so roughly here. And the first soak is going to be going into the blue corner. And obviously the first soak is already posted with full screenshots of expected positioning. We want to be popping CDs on the ads. So single target CDs you can pop on pull. But anything that does AoEs, like say Combustion for Luna or Wild Spirits for the Hunters kind of thing, delay that until the ads are up, because those ads has to die super fast. First 2 Cleansing Paints goes into this corner, and then you want a gateway from here. You want a gateway from here as far towards green as you can, roughly. We'll adjust that when we need to. Right, let's pull some buffs. Make sure we get buffs up. Make sure you check your oils, your flasks. I know some people probably didn't get the feast, which is fine. We're lusting on pull. We're using pots on pull. Because early on we are going to need the damage. Cool. Let's pull some Mythic Sire.
Debbie's taking first, yeah?
Yes, Debbie's taking first. Debbie has the fight for... I have the fight for... I have the boss for most of P1, but he has the start.
I'm logging.
So be in the position you need to be in. And fuck everything up. Now soak these, including crossovers. Oh, someone went out.
Oh, okay, and then... Okay, that one. Okay.
Wow.
So what happened there was that some people did not soak. We can just wipe it over. Yep.
Yeah, that's how it felt like. Yeah.
Yes. So what happens is that if not enough people are soaking the right amount of stacks, we'll have too many people at 6 stacks.
The same stacks, yeah.
Yeah, so we have 14 people at 6 stacks, which shouldn't be a thing.
Wow.
There should be. Yes, there should be 10 people on 6 stacks, and then there should be, what's that? 3 people on 5, 4 people on 4, and 3 people on 2. No, on 3. Sorry.
Yeah, I think we only had 2 in our stack because I didn't die.
Well, the 3 one, like having 3 shouldn't kill you.
Isn't it like 48,000 damage though?
What do you mean? The frontal?
Yeah, well, the frontal, but then it does damage to you as well, like each person. Oh wait,
Stacks, yeah.
it's only from each person. Okay, so I don't do damage to myself.
No, yeah.
Right. Okay. Never mind. Then we were 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So the people who has to do soak 1, by the way, can already pre-position. Because I've made it so that so everyone who's ranged, so that's Set, Alex, Matt, Kane, Skelgian, Luna, and Chungus, already have assigned position. So it doesn't matter if you're like... Alright, let me just open up the picture just for safety, so I don't say something wrong. Sire. Right. So if you're Skelgian, you can already stand back here where I am with Cross, right? You can be here before the pull even starts. And Luna and Chungus can already stand, what would that be, roughly here, right? Kana, you'd obviously have to dash out to the back when he does the cleansing pain, which is fine. And Set, Madden, Alex can already stack on top of each other here. So like everyone is already stacked where they need to be. And Kusa obviously already just stands on Debbie, who's marked with blue. So the only person that has to do basically any movement is Kana, who just dashes out to the back like a second before. If everyone is already in pre-positioned, it reduces movement heavily, and we know it won't fuck up. So you might as well get used to that, because that's just going to help us a lot later in the fight. And the first soak is by far the most complex.
Quick question. The picture you're talking about is the one you posted 1841, right?
I had to correct that one. So the one at the top, the first picture I posted, the one that looks like the first one, is for Cleansing Pain 3, and the one further down is for Cleansing Pain 1.
Ah,
The number
okay.
is beneath the picture, basically.
Yeah, it's beneath the picture, not above the picture. I'll
Good.
just remove.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, well, let us... Did everyone get a free
But quick question regarding those lines you normally soak on heroic. Normally hunters would just jump out and deal with them themselves.
You can, but you don't want to.
Okay.
Having turtle for big damage in the fight and for later ones is more important. So the first one here, we use so many cooldowns. We'll use lust, we'll use potions, we'll use a spirit link, a spirit shell, a barrier, 2 AMCs and shit. we should be plenty healthy. There are some later ones that are more sketchy, where if you get one and you can immune it, you definitely should.
Oh, okay. I just wanted. Okay, and then you just want the running with the crossover, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
we try to cross over at least 2 of them. If one of them is alone and 2's crossed over, that's fine. And so the tanks can soak them. And everyone has to soak, by the way. If we miss soaks, we're gonna get fucked. Both frontal soaks, but also Night Hunter soaks. P1 is just mechanics.
Our worst nightmare.
So make sure to get hit if you're supposed to get hit, and don't get hit if you're supposed to not get hit. And then pull it on top of the ads, Debbie. Actually, it's mine anyways. And fuck up these ads. Make sure all of them are killed. So that crossover is fine, so the tanks can soak that. Yep. And we should be okay now, actually. Yep. Now, I fucked up, so this is a little bit scuffed. Right. I mean, we're dead here.
Yeah.
But that's fine. The first soak was done properly. Actually, was... Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One person soaked that shouldn't have.
The second one I hit, I got
No. I mean the
wrong.
first one. I mean the first one.
Okay.
On the first one, we had 11 people lose at least 1 stack, and we're supposed to have 10. And keep in mind, any extra ads we spawn pushes us into that threshold of potentially just getting lagged to shit. Also, on this boss, you can release. We spawn right outside the room. I know, it's lovely.
Sorry, someone went into this blue marker where I'm supposed to stand.
Oh.
So that's why we soaked like 2 stacks.
Oh, so you dropped right. Do we have blocks running? I did not see
No.
them. Okay.
No, they are gonna come up
Yeah,
now.
that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, other than that, look good. So you can already once we get a feast and stuff, you can just get used to getting into those positions. So
Yeah.
so if I'm not retarded, the boss won't be over here. The second cleansing pain is completely my fault. I should have a transcendence down here and pull the boss to the same place Debbie has it, and then it's gonna phase into blue again. And on that one, it's only me, Kuza, and Luna that has to soak, and we all soak solo. So the second one is a complete fucking joke.
Oh boy, Dani. Non si capisce un cavolo nel foglio. Dove c'è scritto la tattica. Non si capisce un cavolo.
Also, the people that are supposed to be stacked, you should hard stack. So like, for example, let's say I'm supposed to stack with Set. I shouldn't be standing here, I stand on him. Because it means the ad spawns closer, and it just makes life a lot easier for everyone.
Yeah, you might as well just get on me because I don't move. I'm hard casting till he casts that shit.
I mean, everyone
Pain
should.
was saying about
Yeah.
soaking the first cleansing pain.
Yeah,
Like
he
you
said
said,
he referred to he should soak in the back. So someone was standing on him on blue. We don't have blocks for it. Gonna do a pull timer. I have my transcendence down this time, so I should be able to not be a complete monkey. Ahoo, aha, aha. Right. Yep, we have the correct amount of stacks. We fuck these up. Good. Now soak these and soak the overlaps tanks. Yep. Now when we come down, it's Luna, Kusa, and me, all single targets, so no one's spreading. I'm facing it into blue. Skeleton, you're not supposed to get hit by that. We got extra ads in the back. Soak the crossovers. We need to kill these ads. If ads don't die, they go back into the person. And we don't have a gateway, but we can just run. So we're moving in 2, 1, now. So this will be Cleansing Pain 3, which is me, Set, Kane, solo, Mike and Kane is stacked, Mealis and Chonga is stacked. Spiders. Oh, like 4. Oh no!
Yes, few too many of us together.
No, non era quella la posizione.
let's just go ahead and die. But this is good.
Adesso io lo
We
chiedo.
need to make sure that gateway is up, and once we have cleared off the second set of ads and we've done the second Night Hunters over on blue, we should all stack up on top of the tank right next to the gateway, and you might as well use your gateway macros from Stone Legion. And you can never take the gateway or move beforehand, because the Ravage chooses a random person of the people that are well, chooses a random person and censors the Ravage on, so if someone moves early we could get fucked. Yep, double check the third one. Just make sure you double check, so that's the screenshot that's further up. Make sure you double check that one, so you know who's supposed to be soaking where. But I think what ended up happening, let me just see. So Skelgen, Mealix, Chungus, and Kana all died. Skelgen is not even supposed to be soaking on that set. And I think Kana, well, Mealix and Chungus were stacked with both Kana and Mike, I think.
So
we-
Chunka was standing correctly, I was standing incorrect. I was
right.
just like
Right.
confused back there.
Yeah, we just get used to those. And
Uh,
once we get past the third one, it actually becomes a lot simpler.
Just a second, Zen, if I may ask. Okay, so at the start of the fight, if I understood correctly, I stand near blue, right? As I see on the picture in Discord.
Yeah, you should be back
Like here.
roughly here.
Okay, you're the hex, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for the second set of... for the second cleansing pain...
The next time you soak a cleansing pain is cleansing pain number 5.
Okay.
Yes. You can look at the spreadsheet as well. There's a
Yeah, I have it
spreadsheet of
under
all-
my eyes, but it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, you're doing the first soak solo, and then you're first soaking again on set 5. So you first soak when we get all the way over to purple at the end of phase 1.
Okay, perfect.
Zan, on the spreadsheet for healing CDs, you got me down for AMZ twice, correct?
Yeah, that's a mistake. One at...
I was about to say I can't do that. Literally, I physically can't. But I
No.
think you have to get Zorn to do it.
No. You do the last one. Sorry, Enthq does the last one. So you do the one at 111, and Enthq does 13 seconds and 227. So it's just me putting it down wrongly. I'll just correct it immediately.
I just had to check that. I was like,
Yeah. So that should be correct now.
I was thinking to myself, like, is AMZ got a short cooldown? I'm just doing it wrong.
No.
Yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
I was down for 2 AMZs within 3 minutes, like a minute
They're
and a
letting you make the most of it until it gets nerfed, that's what it is. No
Yeah.
cooldown.
half, basically.
Yeah, and just get all of this drilled into your heads where you're supposed to stand and stuff. We'll optimize the damage later. The thing I want to see the most right now is that we can get, hopefully, after Cleansing Pain 3 and have the correct stacks. Even if the boss doesn't get low enough and we don't face it, who the fuck cares? We just gotta do the mechanics. And then it's just me, Luna, Kusa. One person didn't get their soak out. And we're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Any dyers? Yeah, no, this is a rough fight.
Wait. So it's a
Sbagli una cosa, muori.
Wait,
Cioè,
dead.
proprio. Anche a livello di
Yeah,
posizione.
yeah. Because what ends up happening... Keep in mind, blood price, right? Blood price does X damage per person with your amount of stacks. So if one person extra doesn't get the right drop their stacks, suddenly there's 11 people on 6 stacks. The people on 6 stacks won't have a lot of fun with that.
No, that's true.
I mean, you can look at Canny's death, and mid-air, he was actually we've got Burden of Sin.
Questi sono in ritardo.
So he was full HP when blood price happened. He ticked down to 75 from ticking damage, and then the 11 hits of blood price just killed him. What can you do, right?
And that's even with my covenant even healing me a bit.
Yep. So
Hang on, I need to restart my game.
I just have a quick question because normally we start with 6 stacks.
Yep.
Then normally we should lose roughly 1 stack, right?
Huh?
How many stacks would you lose when he cast his cleanse thing?
Depends how many people you're stacked with. So you should lose 3.
Okay, yeah, okay, then, okay.
For every
Oh,
person's
it was just me that
yeah.
didn't understand that.
Yeah, for every
Okay.
person stacked, you lose more. So
Okay.
Kana, Kane, and Skelgian lose 1. Luna, Chungus, Kusa, and Debbie lose 2 because they're 2 stacks of 2, and you, Set, and Matt should all lose 3 because you're all 3 stacking
And
together.
okay, and then it makes sense why it's switched around with different players on the other one. Okay, on the other picture. Okay, then the logic in my head works. Okay, perfect.
I'm coming back online now.
And technically, I just realized that some of my soaking is not exactly correct because for some reason I have you going down to 0 stacks on a hunter, which you don't need to. So you'll probably be taken out of team 5, and someone else will take your position in team 3. Because you only need to do that one soak. Once you're down to 3 stacks, you're fine. So you technically only need to soak at the start.
Yeah, because well, team 3, I'm in there with Chunk.
Mhm.
Then I should be to 1.
Yeah, no.
And then team 5, you're putting me in again.
I'm adjusting it right now.
Okay, it's just like, I'm below 0.
Sorry, mini chungus.
What?
Oh, you wouldn't be below 0, you would be on 0, but yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but like
on there,
the
like,
math
5
would
times.
be below.
Yeah, Chungus has to soak down to 0 stacks. But yeah, I just adjusted it, so Skelgian, instead of soaking, obviously we're not getting to it yet, but instead of soaking on both 5 and 6, you're taking me Alex's position on soak 3. So if you look at the top screenshot, you'll see towards the back right of that, me Alex and Chungus are supposed to stack. You just stack with Chungus on that one instead. So that'll put you to 3, that'll give Chungus a stack, and that means we don't soak extra on me Alex, which also means we only have 3, 3, 3, and 2 on the non-stacked one. So we have 2 hard cleansing paints and 4 of them, that's a fucking joke.
Is it the spell density that shows particle effects from like the boss or whatever?
I don't know what you're asking, but if you're asking if you can fix the lag, no.
I was just setting my graphics down, but
Okay.
I remember from Council that there was a setting that handles like
Definitely
visuals.
not. Yeah, definitely not particle density. Don't put that down because then you won't be able to see pools on the ground and shit in phase 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Which sounds
Very
that's
on
what I
first ad set, I go to like 5 FPS for
Yeah,
FPS. Fine.
Yeah, and that's why we do so many on the first ad set, because with all these cooldowns, we'll just kill them anyways. Alright, make sure we do our soaks. Oh, oh no. Oh no,
okay.
it's cursed. It's
Wait,
What?
We're dead.
Definitely.
I didn't do anything.
We still have a full show and a couple of people.
We have good healers, they can out-heal that.
And goodbye, Oliver.
I will survive! Are you
See,
here?
I'm still
Wait,
standing. I'm still standing.
I got
We
hit.
can do this.
Because you got hit, Kenny.
90%.
So, what happened there?
Debbie faced it to the side by mistake.
Yeah, sorry, it
Oh,
just
man.
moved a tiny bit.
It happened.
Danish
It
guys,
happened.
right?
Can't
Yeah.
trust them.
Oh, I'm gonna watch football.
I can. Even on heroic when we first got to it, so I can't remember how many times.
Yeah, check the logs on that.
By mistake,
What are you
sent
saying
them
then?
around.
Are you saying that the entire group moved slightly to the left?
It's all a ploy. We actually talked about this before we came. The whole group had a plan just to fuck with Debbie.
Yeah.
Turned his
all
head
just
slightly, that's what
slight- just tapped A slightly and all moved out of it.
So I think, wait, let me just double check the screenshot. Boom. I think that Kane, Luna, and Chungus, you can move further back. I feel like there's actually no, you don't even need to. I'm lying. What the fuck am I saying? Because like it's 1 yard, right? So just make sure that you're within 1 yard of the guy you need and more than like 2 yards away from the people you don't. It just looks like people are so stacked. It's so scary. But we'll get used to it with time.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Just save the feasts, Matt. Oh well, after this.
Sure. I mean, I've loaded like shit ones in my free
Should
stuff.
we also save personal food? Or?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We don't need
Actually,
to
I guess
use
it's
food.
about as expensive.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what's... Yeah.
We don't need to use food or pods right now. We'll still just keep using lust because that's free, but we're not needing the damage. We just need to learn the face.
Makunix.
Did Debbie die? Is he checking the logs on it?
Yep.
Oh, I see.
He's determined it was us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like when Debbie just instantly blinked, we all just sidestepped.
Yeah.
It was planned.
Premeditated murder for Debbie.
No, I think Seth just life gripped him like 5 yards, right?
Has to be.
No, because that would grip him onto the group. So that
What's he
wouldn't
looking-
work.
what's he
No.
saying? Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
so to be fair, right? Wait, well, let me just find this. To be fair, right? I will flame Debbie when I can, but no. Wait, you're standing there. Yeah, it's angled rightly. Oh, it's angled. It's angled slightly off. God damn it, Debbie! How dare you?
I saw it where I am. I was making sure I was not in the position where it would get me, and I saw it turn. So
I love the beat.
I missed the racist jokes.
The little baby is born.
Charm it.
Oh. Oh.
Well,
What?
have fun with that one.
Rest the healer. Nah, we're dead again anyways. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, well, I mean, I can see there's 5 people stacked, so we're dead. Because Matt survived with 1 stack, so I think, what's that? Is that, that's Chungus and
Someone
Alex?
must have been stood on top of us,
Yeah.
because it should be me, Alex, and Set on top of each other.
Yeah,
Chungus didn't
and-
lose and-
Stop. Either we pull, either the tank pulls this, or we're gonna keep going like this all night. I can't open up with the taunt, and then 3 seconds in need my taunt again. So either I pull it, or we keep going like this all night.
is that what's happening?
Yeah.
He was pre-pulled
We,
at like.
it gets pre-pulled before 1, and I have to taunt, and then I have to taunt back again at 3 seconds in, 4 seconds in, and then he gonna run around like that because somebody over aggroes me. I can't open with the taunt. Nobody ever does that. It's scuffed from the start. So
I mean, if it helps, I can take the boss on pull, and then you can take it for the cleansing pain 1. That way
we can just
share
let the tank pull it.
Yeah.
Like that makes
I
really
don't-
good sense.
I do not disagree.
Is it the skull that's pulling to begin with?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. I will also
Yeah, I'm
throw.
checking.
I'm also gonna throw misdirect on you just to make sure you have it.
So no food, no pot this time.
No, don't pot. I'll
fair.
use that skull mark. I guess I'll just use some of the extra markers we have available. Like do this to this. So we should have the boss on skull and we should have the gateway on red. Then we just have markers for it so everyone knows where the boss should be, where it's facing, so on.
There we go.
It's obviously like Stone Legion in the sense that once we get past this, these markers won't be here.
So don't worry about food or anything, guys, because obviously this is all mechanic cleanup
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah. Until we can at least consistently get past Cleansing Pain 3, there's no reason in wasting money. And keep in mind, Debbie is completely correct that it's really bad if you pull the boss early here. Because the problem ends up being that this boss teleports to you and slaps your cock. There are 2 people that did not drop the stacks.
Oh, what?
Also, imagine you can't have that under the boss.
Yeah, I lagged like super
Okay, no,
hard.
cool.
Why it's always me? That is that.
I don't know.
I've been talking about football.
We just die.
At least you can stuff your mouth.
We just die. I have to figure out on Locks who's not getting their soaks done. Because we're missing people every time.
This is only number 1, so there's not going to be a lot of people, is there?
I mean, we have 12 people with, yeah, we have 12 people left with 6 stacks, and there should be 10. So there's 2 people that aren't getting a singular soak.
Snitch them.
I don't know who I was.
There, but I only got 1 off. But I saw Chungus on me. And that's something I guess.
Again, keep in mind, right? You guys, this sounds toxic, but it was a problem on Stone Legion as well. You guys misunderstand what stack means. You think stack means being the general vicinity. On this boss, the distance for the boss to remove extra stacks is 1 yard. You can't be next to each other holding hands. You need to be inside each other or it will not work.
Yep.
I'm inside Set and Mythic at the same time and I'm enjoying it.
Is the meat?
I think Chungus needs to be further. He wants to be further back to try and get 2 pre-casts off. He said, so maybe I can just stand at the back further back with him then, just to remove any form of doubt.
Yeah, but we can swap you 2 with Kana, so Kana doesn't have to go out as far. That's fine.
I think it's okay because like I get my walk and I'm just standing. I was standing right on top of Luna, but I don't know why I didn't get the soak. Like I was exactly on top of it, in my point of view. I don't think starting from blue that does make any difference.
The pickery didn't happen.
I would recommend you were caught, but considering the performance on this boss, I don't think you should. Although I guess it's not server. Might work.
I'll do a ready check in a second. If people need to set something up for themselves, they can. I'm just double checking what went wrong on that poll, because it can't happen.
Yep, we're going backwards, guys.
So as a note, by the way, Mialex, Set, and Matt. What ended up happening, by the way, was that Mialex was in the middle, and I don't know if you two, Set and Matt, were either like front, back, left, right, whatever. But Mialex dropped 3 stacks. No, wait, Mialex dropped 4.
I dropped 4 stacks.
Wait.
That means someone else must have stacked then. Because like this is how we've been stood like this the entire time.
What happened was that Luna and Chungus didn't get hit. You're too far out to the side. Neither of you dropped a single stack. So that's where the 2 people are missing. But again, keep in mind, right? It's a 1 yard range. You can be pretty fucking like. Look at me and Debbie, right? We're marked. If I'm standing here, me and Debbie won't spawn ants on top of each other. You don't have to stand super far away. You just have
I'm
to
standing on the marker that's on the image that you showed. That's all.
Yeah, roughly, right? But we have to just what I'm saying is we have to learn the exact exact distance of the front, so exactly where it goes to. My point is just we can stack it tightlier if we need to, and clearly here we do. So we need to move it a little bit more central, because if we're stacked on each other, we have so much space. 1 yard is nothing.
Yeah, I'm tired
range
of
check isn't
looking at
working.
Melix's
Range check
awful
seems to have
hat.
a minimum of 4 yards for me.
Oh, Mythic's has got a beautiful hat, even alone.
By the way, just something that helps me personally is just I make the look from the top. Like I put my camera exactly from the top and I just play in 2D basically.
Does range 1 not work?
I think it's like 8, it's like or 5 and it's like the minimum.
If I do DBM range 1, it gives me range 4. So.
Yeah, I just tried.
Yeah, the Big Wig says it does range 1, but it's also doing 4. But it's like it's super tight. Like you pretty much have to be. It's around the distance between me and Debbie right now. You have to be closer than the 2 markers that are here.
Now 1 yard is about
Yeah,
this
but that's what I'm saying. It's even closer. It's like you have to be closer than this. So if I'm standing here, Debbie and I wouldn't give each other stack. So there's a lot of space to work with. Sonite, you're kind of mic staticking. You sound like what's happening when someone's calling a mobile phone back in the days.
Oh yeah, your mobile phone might be close to your cables.
That's all them Twitter girls. They Twitch fucking
Twitter girls?
Yeah, Twitter girls as well. They go.
Tinder, mate. Tinder, right?
Yeah. Let's start with the T.
Is it better now or not?
No. Yeah.
Don't pre-poll. Alright, let's make sure we're in the frontal. Cleansing Pain's coming. Make sure we kill the ones in the back as well. So the ones all the way there in the back, we can get a little bit closer to the boss. Yep, we're looking correct on the stacks. Cool. So this is me, Luna, and Kusa. Kusa rally now. Oh, yeah. We got a fourth. Someone extra got hit that should have gotten hit. That's not the end of the world here. Now we soak these and then we move to the gateway. Make sure we kill this one before it goes back into the person. Be next to the gateway. Going in 2, 1, now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it targeted someone who was taking the gateway. We're kind of... This is Monk and W. Right, so positions for 3.
No. Oh, God. No.
You guys should not be walking up to stack with a tank.
It looks like it's a lot of the ranged people getting confused with it.
Yeah. Let's see if we can stabilize. Now it's your boss, Debbie. And then this frontal is just Debbie, Matt, and Chungus. Solo all 3. Solo all 3. It's always in the corner. Yep. Rest set, Haiti Ank. Splots Ank. Let's just try to keep going. Do these stokes. We have to kill these ads, by the way. If the ads don't die, they go back in the person. And it's my boss. And then we move over, and this is me, Chungus, and Mike solo. Oh god, we have to go further, don't we? So it'll be this corner. Oh, Chungus is dead as well. Well, let's just go stand and shoot them. So I saw like 3 people beeline for me on that third one. I'm supposed to be solo. So again, let's just double check positions.
I didn't make it to my second soak, which is the one after that.
Yeah. I don't wait. You don't even need a second soak.
Well, I get to 3 stacks. Do I not need to go lower?
No.
Okay, sorry, I'll just stay on it. Yeah, on the thing that you have me on.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just thinking about it now. Because 3 stacks is low enough. Set doesn't need to soak there as well. I'm gonna have to redo some of this. I don't know what the fuck I've been doing. So
I thought it was to get extra damage on the boss before he gets phased.
I mean, we were a fuck ton of people dead, and it's super not clean.
There's someone was like him told me on the first soak for sure, because I went down to 3 instead of 4.
Well, yeah, someone was too close then.
So, the picture, I can only speak from the soak, but it's being kind of on top of each other. There's like, I'm pretty sure it's ranged people like ran right across us and stuff to get to like, that's just, confirmed it was probably the tanks. So, it's not heroic, guys. You need to spread out for it.
Yeah, I mean, 3 people beeline for me, and I just got bunked.
So, stop killing us. There you go.
Play better for him.
You know what's going to happen. Just look at, re-look at the pictures. If you're not sure about anything, shout out and do ask.
This is all just learning. But set your wait. I'm also realizing Kane isn't soaking enough frontal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust this. But set don't soak number 2. You don't need to. You just need to soak that one. Matt, don't soak 4. You don't need that either.
So I only soak the first, and that's it, right?
Yes. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure Kane needs to soak an extra, so we'll put Kane on here. I'm just adjusting it as we go. I know some people will then have to figure out. Trying to think. That goes to 3. That goes.
How does
to
it work
3.
with the stacks? Is it if you're stacked with one other person, then
you lose. You lose stacks. You lose stacks for the amount of people that are stacked up together. So on the first one, Set, me, Alex, and Matt lose 3 stacks. And everyone only needs to go to 3. Assuming we do it correctly and Chungus goes to 0 and presses Roar, then you can make it to the middle with 3 stacks. So there's no reason for us to actually soak extra stuff. Now that said, we can do it to make it easier, because with what we're doing on on Cleansing Pain 1 and 3 with cooldowns, we get so many stacks out of the way immediately. So we can afford to have a couple people that like either makes a mistake and misses a soak here or there. We just need the first one to have, like the first one needs to be correct. If that one isn't done, we get fucked by Blood Price. soaks. So 11 players there, so one person missed. We just got a lot of ads we shouldn't have gotten. I mean, we might as well just die. We just have to learn to do this probably. So someone missed at the start?
I missed it, but I'm not sure why. Because I was basically at the blue.
That's weird. Did you...
So I was
Could Blade
standing
Dance dodge
basically
it?
here.
Yeah. Could Blade Dance dodge it?
Nope. Blade Dance doesn't have dodge anymore.
Oh yeah, right. That's a weird fake thing. That's weird.
Maybe it was a bit angled.
Could be. Everyone has to get used to a lot of the positioning. That could have been the second one.
Sorry, is my mic okay now?
I think so.
Thank you.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Can Knight face Hook Glass? No. I just saw that. You can't make it in with 4 stacks.
It also doesn't stack with a boomy wall.
No, exactly.
Is that where the DK DC'd?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, he's running on the spot.
This is how I saw this here.
Bless you. Yeah, we noticed.
Shoot. Treadmill.
Guess it's time for a pee then.
Enjoy your pee.
Oh wait, no, it's fixed.
Goddamn.
Yes, I'll wait.
No,
Is
he's still
everyone having
there.
fun on Saya so far?
Oh, you can time your peas.
Yes, mate, 'cause it's nice of you.
If you don't have a hole in your chair going into a bucket, then are you even a gamer?
No.
Maybe.
Well,
I've got a dick tube and a Dorito tattoo. Does that qualify me as a gamer?
yeah.
It is a big deal.
Dick tube, yes. You know, if I'm gonna put the end of my dick to piss into a bottle. Haven't got to move.
I like Deb's
Oh, one of
comment.
those.
The
Deb,
cavity and
Can I borrow
educated
you one?
swine.
Oh, it's that Splots wasn't ready. I hope he's here. He doesn't soak anyway, so who cares? He's a blue boy.
Got feelings, you know.
You don't matter in phase 1. You'll matter later. So try to do your best to cross the lines, by the way, through the boss. So yeah, so like that, so that I don't have to move. Well, whichever tank has the boss fight doesn't have to move it. Oh, try to top him. Cool. And those stacks went back into us, and we're dead. Bonk. Those ats in the back weren't killed. Just die. So if someone hasn't picked up on that, that's a mythic mechanic. Any ad that isn't dead after, I think it's 12 seconds, doesn't matter. Basically, before the blood price, will go back into the person and give them their stack back. Which means we had everyone soak the correct amount of stacks, and then 3 people got their stacks back and we died.
That sounds fun.
Yes. With the other week where we got the general one from Nathria, actually shows you how long it's got left. It looks like a really angry face.
It's an interesting mechanic where you have to like queue your spells because as soon as the ad spawn, there's so much lag that the game just fucking does what it wants.
Yeah.
I press 1 GCD and let it go for it.
Yeah,
And
like-
they just die.
Just let it rip.
I just press big dragon and everything seems to die, so it's all good.
I just press 3 buttons and hope they all go through.
So the people in the back, right? I think so. When the boss is on Skull, we have 2 people here, 3 people like what here, and then Kane should be what around here. Then we have Chungus and Luna can be here, and Skeljin can be here. Like we don't have to be back at the wall. No one should have to be further away than here. I understand that it might fuck up the boomy opener a little bit, but we have no real reason to be further away. Because what ends up happening is that like out of the 20, we should spawn 20 ads, and we are. out of the 20 ads, 17 of them spawn within like 5 yards of the boss, and then 3 of them spawn all the way back here. They are not inside Death and Decay. They're not inside what the fuck's they called again? Wild Spirits and so on. So having them be a little bit closer, make sure that they actually die.
To be fair, can't we practice this without even pulling the boss? I know we have to as well. Don't get wrong, but like if everyone moves out of the way, can we not just put, say, group 1 go into soak positions?
Well, some of them have less time and more time, so like it's better to learn it while the boss is actually happening. Plus the first one we did fine just now. We're just adjusting and pushing people a little bit closer towards the boss so we don't have them spawning in the back. The second one we've done fine, and 4, 5, 6 is super easy. So as long as the first one gets done, we only have to learn the third one, and then that's basically the entire phase. Basically. Right. Obviously, healers will have to get used to all of their timers, and so will the DKs, and so on. Has Pip finished his PP? He has.
Yes, I have.
Was it good?
God, you're a speed peer.
Yeah, I'm a very speed peer. It helps that the PC is right next to the bath.
PC is the bathroom?
Don't lie, it's in the bathroom, yeah.
Oh.
I'm
sorry.
That's weird. Yeah, it's fine. Just try to play it. We try. There's 10 people with stacks, so we're okay. Make sure we kill all this off. We lost me Alex, but everything else is fine. Now it's facing towards blue here, and it's just me, Kusa, and Luna solo. Yep, we'll just kill these off. But how did we lose red boys?
I guess.
We're on top. We're on top. Yeah, we're on top. No Gateway. Oh, it's up. We're going in 2, 1, go. And this is mine again. This is just me and Kane. This is just me and Kane, both solo. No, wait, what am I saying? This is set 3. There are stacks on it. I'm retarded. I am so retarded. Holy shit. And Debbie, your boss now for after the blood price. Make sure we soak these. Now, this next one is Debbie, Kane, and Chungus solo. We're very scuffed here. Well, what link is that? Oh, that's an ad set late, right? Cool. Oh, yeah, just reset. What are we missing at the start? We get the Spirit Shell, we get Pip's barrier, right? As the Cleansing Pain happens, yes. Spirit Link's coming down. Are you putting down your actual barrier as well, Seth?
Sometimes, but I keep scuffing it up.
Cool. And are you getting your AMC down, NTQ?
No, not this one.
Cool. Because what I can see happening is that here at the start, what happened was that Blood Price killed both Pip and me, Alex, from basically full, even though the correct amount of people soaked.
Can one of the Transmogrifier people stand outside? Oh, okay. Nope. I need to change my look.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go full red boy. Fuck. They're bullying me.
Kusa.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
Kusa, are you getting the rally off before the blood price?
I did in that one, pretty sure.
Pip, did you manage to get Transmog Boy up yet?
I mean...
Oh wait, maybe I should. Yeah, I did it. Woo! Thanks. Now I'm looking cool.
Did I not in the last one?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'll double check.
Pretty sure I did. In the first few pulls, I was trying to figure out my cooldowns, for like where I completed the GCD, but it should be consistent.
Trying to double check that we have the cooldowns that we need to have there. Got the rally up at 30. Yeah? No, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So you basically rally like as we take the damage from Cleansing Pain. It's like as you're falling down to the ground.
What's blood price?
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh.
Said Cleansing
okay,
Pain.
You want me to rally as soon as we come down, okay.
Yeah, you rally on the way down. It should be there. The rally needs to be up for the Cleansing Pain too. It doesn't need to be up for the actual blood price. One person missed. Rally early this time. So rally now. Make sure we top off Luna as well. We should be fully top tier. Yep, we're looking healthy. Hopefully we're okay. We're reviving. Now this one is just me, Kusa, and Luna. Single target. Skeleton, you should not be in this. We're spawning extra. Oh well, you didn't get that anyways because I phased it away from you. That's fine.
Shit.
Rest Chungus and be next to the gateway. Which isn't up, but it's coming. Going now. Now this one is me and Kane solo, Mike Kana stacked, Skeleton Chungus stacked. Just get in position. I'm phasing it towards green.
Okay, nice.
Oh god, you guys are fucking over there. I got you. No, did that miss those two? Yeah.
Yeah, it missed me.
Yeah. And we still aren't getting the link here. So that set here is the Ling and Hellborn's AMC.
Okay, cool.
And we just die. Again. So always when you're positioning for these, try to be to your best ability in a line from where the boss is to green. Because what ended up happening was that one of the sets was towards the left of the boss and one of the sets was towards the right of the boss, so I could never hit both. And especially early on, it's completely fine to just stop doing damage for a bit and make sure you get in position.
We, I don't know if we did do it, maybe I missed it, but if we don't, if we're not doing it, can we put up the gateway before we pull so
Yes.
I can focus it? I just had trouble clicking. Gracias.
Let the storm clouds rise and rain down death from above.
Oh yeah, I have the macro on this character as well. Nice.
Gotta make sure to spam say as much as possible, eh?
No, mine whispers mad.
Yeah, fucking yeah, it whispers me directly, saying ooh, Matchan.
Nice.
That's a way to earn yourself an ignore, I guess.
It gets a tiny little banner every time.
Time.
It's still more fun than SLG.
Yeah, so far.
I mean, this fight only gets better when you get further. It's so good.
One's in the middle.
Yeah, you need to take me further out. I think that was, I don't know who that was on. That was on a DK.
That's me, sorry.
Are we okay? We're alive. Kusa rally, and it's only 3 of us. It's only me, Kusa, and Luna. Yep. So you should be much closer to us here, Luna. Because yours is just spawning in Antarctica.
Yep.
Rest Hellborn. Soak these lines and then move to the gateway. You're not to it yet. Go now. Yeah, it's okay. Now do the sets, right? Me Kane solo, Mike Kane a stack, Skeleton Chunga stack. Nothing else. He's doing it in a second. It's coming now. And then you take the boss now, Debbie. And you can pull him on top of the ads. So this is the Spiritling and Hellborn's AMC. Kill these off and soak this. Use a personal here and Hellstone now. Everyone grab a health pot right now. Make sure to kill this last ad. No! Someone got an extra stack into them. And then this one is just Debbie, Kane, Chungus solo. We're dead though. Come on, Star, we can go for a walk. That was good though. I actually think we got the right amount of ats in that third one. So now we just need to do that third one a little bit tighter stacked. So make sure that the people soaking are a little bit tighter so all the ats are better stacked. And kill them off cleaner. So 1 minute CD should obviously be back there. Combust should be back up.
Yeah, just need to play better.
Yeah, you need to pop your 1 minute cooldowns slightly early on the first set. To get them up or just when the answer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the right time.
Just as a tiny side note.
Just to let you know.
What do you say, Kana?
I popped darkness on that third set.
Yeah, that's fine. You pop darkness on top of the Spiritling, that's cool. Kane, can you hold your Wild Spirits until Cleansing Pain 3? The ads on that one. Thank you.
We have a treadmill DK again.
Oh no.
God damn it, man.
The noise.
That'll be keen fun.
Yes, a very pleasant music to lighten the mood.
I don't want to be Kyrian.
I want to be Tracer.
Say Tracer.
Yeah. Oh, he respawned. He stopped lagging. Poggies. Check your flasks and your oils.
Zan. Kyrian fucking boon ramp makes my spirit cell slightly delayed, so I'm gonna start ramping at 12 seconds instead of 9.
I will up your timer to 15.
You're doing a lot of Mythic Plus, set.
No, this was for 9.1, but I wasn't supposed to be here on this.
No. He's only here because Mantril obviously can't rate right now, and we need a priest.
Just a quick one as well. Have we got hymnal groups?
Yes.
How many of us are using hymnal?
You.
Oh fucking, I'm changing them.
We got the other trinket one.
Yes.
Heraldry. Cool.
Yes. Everyone in group 2 except Debbie has Heraldry, and Kusa has it in group 1, but he's in group 1 because of Wind Fury Totem.
Everyone that had fucking hymnals quit.
No, I mean, it's just not good for this fight, comparatively.
Oh, I don't know. Would I rather have Wind Fury or fucking Heraldry?
I mean, you wouldn't be swapped into that group anyways.
Fuck.
Unless Sawnite then puts on Heraldry, because you're in this group to buff up the tanks. Also, Wind Fury isn't too good for Unholy, it's like 2%. Plus it's
Frost,
bugged. Oh yeah, he's Frost. Is it better for Frost?
Yeah, it's not huge for Frost.
I don't fucking know. Oh, if it's huge for Frost, then we'll just swap that around, yeah. I keep forgetting you play the retarded spec. That's my bad, dude.
Yeah.
Kill the ads. There's ads in the back. Ads in the back. Ads in the back. Kill, kill, kill. Don't give a fuck about boss damage. And we need to be topped. So if you ever feel unsafe at all before a blood rise, oh Debbie, can you take this? Fuck, I didn't put down buttons. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just me, Kusa, and Luna. What?
You told me to take it. So
okay. I just didn't see him. I just die. I just didn't actually see my frames draw back. Though. No, it's my fault. Just die.
Yeah, I'm just casually chilling, and then a fucking cleansing pain comes out his fucking left side. Yay!
My frame just didn't show I lost aggro, so I was just confused for a second. Well, we can do that then. I mean, you can still keep your heraldry, you just only have one other person in the group with it instead of 4.
That's fine. I don't really get much from versatility.
Yeah, a lot of the reason why that the third cleansing pain is killing us is just because I don't have shell up by that point, like because it's not off cooldown yet.
Well, it's the ads, but yeah, I'll just keep calling personals on that one for now.
Personals on which one?
With ads on step 3.
Okay. Dude. How many people are on 6 stacks in set 3?
Yes.
So I know roughly how much damage it is.
Probably just the probably just the DKs and shamans, so still 8. You'll be 8 people on 6 stacks the entire phase.
Right.
The 6 stacker is the one that hurts.
Yeah, after the first one, it's like 32 KA raw damage. Actually more.
I mean, I guess that might be a reason to get some people lower, just to de-align the stacks more.
Not me, please.
I mean, we'll be dropping a red boy for Thursday anyways, because NTQ is just here to help, so... And ideally we'll, ideally if we have some range, we need to drop 2 melee, because otherwise P3 is going to be fucking impossible. Sorry, lads.
I'm gonna just uninstall the game and do whatever.
I mean, what do you mean? You 3 DKs can sit down, like, be on cam on Discord and play a game of tic-tac-toe about who gets benched.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna...
Well, I know how the argument's gonna end. Do you have army? No, you're benched.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's 90% of the argument.
I would challenge you on parkour on Roblox.
Kill the one in the back. So whoever's still left, that's Kane. Are you still dashing very far back?
Nope.
Yes, it does. Health pot if you're low. Health pot if you're low. Health pot. Health pot. Health pot. Pip's definitely. Is that Pip dead? No, that's not. Yep. Oh, wait, no, just die. Yeah, just die. Did we miss a cooldown there?
Yeah.
I used mine.
Oh, we're missing barrier. Ah, yeah, I see.
I hate you, Kyrian. I can't do anything.
But yeah, ground rule for phase 1. If you ever are below, like, a ground rule should probably be 80% for, and the blood price is about to be cast, just fucking rip a health pot. Because it hurts.
Yeah, I didn't actually get a health pot. Because the health pot wouldn't have been enough.
And if you're also low, feel free to use your defensive. I'd rather we use extra defensives and get further into the fight, because we can just stop using those later.
Also, the first one just does more damage to the...
Yes, I mean the first one is the blood price that hurts the most. And it's also the cleansing pain that hurts the most because we get so many ads. We're front-loading the fight by making the first 10 seconds the quote-unquote hardest part of P1, so that once we get this down, it makes the rest of P1 very easy. It's the same thing we're doing in P2. We're making the first minute of P2 much harder than the next 2 minutes.
That comes with the unfortunate drawback that it gives me 10 million things to do at the start of the fight.
Oh no.
I mean,
and I'm a shit player.
We're gonna pull this boss a lot. You'll have them down soon enough.
I don't know, have you seen Seth? I'm pretty sure he dropped an eruption on his 300 pulse in.
Or you just make your own cast macro that is just for this fight, just for the first 15 seconds.
I can drop eruptions, but I can't drop barriers. Ironic.
Sedge. Yeah, this is a rough phase. It's a super mechanical phase. Don't worry too much about the fact that we're making mistakes on it and we're dying on it. If we could see P2 tonight, that'd be great. If we don't, it's not like that would be unexpected. Seeing P2 on your first raid night is not realistic, honestly. Because you're obviously used to the suck brain of Heroic, where everyone just stacks on each other and suddenly there's like 5 ads and you kill them. That doesn't work. kill the ones in the bag as well. Soak these. Yep. Make sure we're topped. We should be okay. Maybe Saw Knight's low. And then it's just me. So rally now, and then it's just me, Kusa, and Luna. No one else should be in this. Yep. These hats are nicely stacked even. Overlap the lines. We'll be next to the gateway. Don't go until the cast is finished. 2, 1, now.
Stand as soon as you can. Could you put the mark on me again?
What did you have before? Green, right?
Blue. Blue.
I'll fix it
blue.
after this. I'll fix it after this. Do phase 3 position, soak 3 position. Yeah. I think we got extra. No. So this is Spirit Link and Hellborns. Good. Use a personal in a second. Right. Make sure we're top now and use a personal after this. Health pot if you're low now. Health pot if you're low. Make sure we top people off, and this is your boss when we come down, Debbie. And then next one here is just Debbie, Kane, and Chungus single. Debbie, Kane, and Chungus alone. So make sure to top those 3 off. No one else should need it. Yep. It's my boss again. Make sure we soak these. And again, just rip health pot. I just want us to use everything in P1 right now. We lost both of them, didn't we? We're gonna rest Pip, and Splot's gonna hang after this. We'll run over. Now this one here is just me, Chungus, and Mike. Me, Chungus, and Mike. Solo, all 3. Rest one of them. Soak these. And then last blood price, use health pots, health stones if you're low. And then last soak here is just me and Chungus. It's just me and Chungus. And then hopefully we can beat the Ravage, which we can't, but you know. So that's the phase. Then we soak these. And then we just have to fuck the boss. We just have to push before the Ravage actually lands. So we have to be pushed in 3, hopefully we're not making 2, 1, and we need to push him now. So we're 3% off, and that's it. We get pulled into the middle, and Chungus, literally, as soon as we get pulled up into the air, all you're gonna do is just fucking smash the fuck out of your stampeding roar button. You just gotta hit that as soon as possible. Everyone runs to the middle, and that's phase 2.
Everyone alive at the end there should be on 3 stacks, right?
Yes, 3 stacks or lower.
Okay. I think my stack,
Shaman or DK.
when our stack stacked, I don't think I managed to remove an extra one because I was on 4.
Yeah, I had the same.
Yep. So then we just do those small adjustments and make sure, because I'm pretty sure you're right. I know you're right there, Mike, because I know that on the 3rd set over on green, we did not get as many ads as we should, so there were some people that weren't stacked on each other. But that's fine, right? We managed to make it through. I think the right people were in the right soaks. Even if they weren't perfectly stacked, we used the cooldowns, we got to see the entire phase, we got to see the flow of it. We just got to do it with everyone alive, and obviously eventually start optimizing boss damage, because we need to be able to make this push without lust. That said, we will also be using potions and actual food, so it'll make up for it a little bit.
Can I get a mailbox, please? I'm running low on cash.
Do you have cash in your mailbox?
Yeah.
Come here, you fucking goon.
So, he's clearly not selling himself well enough.
Yeah, that's
One
good.
in the other side.
Now, I spoke to Matt earlier, just for reference before someone asks. We are going to invest in some augment runes for later during progress. They'll be used for only P3, just for reference. So once we get deep enough into P3, you're probably all going to be handed a stack of augment runes, and the rule is going to be you only use an augment rune if everyone is alive in P3.
So we'll pop it like just as we're running in.
We'll pop it as we enter P3. Yes. If we have an actual clean pull going into P3, you can use an augment rune. Because do keep in mind, augment runes are pretty expensive still. They're 400 gold a pop, which means any pull where everyone augment runes, that's 8k gold. Not counting food buffs, I'm not counting fees, not counting potions. It starts getting really expensive.
Yeah. I guess people are still buying them for next.
Yes.
phase.
Yes. And we might do the same. We'll have to see where how the market looks. If it stays, because it's pretty low price right now. If it stays that low, we might stock up on some for next year just to have them. Because I can tell you, as soon as the tier comes out, they'll spike up to like 2k per rune again.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, boys. Do the same thing. Jesus.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Jesus. Health pot if you're low. Health pot if you're low. Health pot if you're low. Good. And then it's just me, Kusa, Luna. We got a fourth at? Someone ran like... Okay, cool. Rest plots.
Okay.
Yeah, do that then.
What?
Be next to the gateway. Go now. You guys are a little bit too eager. Right, and this is group 3. I'm gonna pull it a little bit closer like this. Make sure you get on your stacks. Right, I'll face it here then. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be hit by all of these. I think you did? Yeah. Right, yeah. So this is Spiritling and Hellborn AMC. Make sure we soak these lines. Health pot if you can smoothly. Good. And we should be good.
Killing me.
This is Debbie Kane Chungus solo. Debbie Kane Chungus solo. Okay. Kane and Chungus stack on each other for the next one, and Mike do solo. Okay. Rest Hellborn. Fast before the Ravage, please. So this is me and Mike solo, and Chungus and Kane stacked on each other. Sauna at AMC. You use personals here if you need to. And then the last one should just be me and Chungus. He'll be awkwardly in the wall. Just come all the way in the wall, Chungus. We might spawn 2 Rats, it's okay. Cool. Now fuck him up. We might be able to push. Make sure we do the stokes. Don't bother running off to the side. You just commit to hitting the boss here. If this hits the ground, we die. Yeah. Don't run off, just commit here. Because once we get past P1, so once we are actually pushing on, we're starting to get towards P2 and even killing the boss, we want to push this as late as possible. We are going to purposely push the boss with less than half a second until we're getting killed by the Ravage. Because we're just delaying the time so we get as many cooldowns back and we get mana to regen and shit. So never run out. Always just commit. Now I'm trying to think here. On the second one, I need to take. I'm gonna just have 2 of the shamans. I'm just gonna. Canny and Smoothie, can you both soak solo on the second frontal? Because we end up having the people with 6 stacks just get fucked. So I think just dropping 2 of them would be really nice.
There's like 3 people already in there, so I have to be a bit further back then.
Well, I mean, Luna can be semi-far back, and I can be basically inside the boss, right?
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
And it's also faced
I'm
toward
always
blue.
standing on the left of Zan while facing the boss. Just a bit behind him and to the left, so
Yeah, I'll try to call it. Actually, I'll just write it on here immediately. So because I have the spreadsheet on my second screen during polls.
Oh right, okay. Here we go. Is taking the
Second
gateway off
cleansing
GCD?
pain.
Yeah, second cleansing pain.
Right.
What do you ask, Kenny?
Is taking gateway off GCD?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I think it is.
I guess you'll find out.
I guess you have a lot of time for the Ravage anyway, so it's not that big a deal.
Yes, it's off GCD. Yeah, you have a lot of time for the Ravage. It's just that, like, I noticed Bloods got killed a second time later in the fight from full HP on a Blood price because we just have too many people on 6. That's the downside of running 4 Shamans, 4 DKs, I guess.
Yeah. I'll agree.
It's looking better though. Just keep cleaning this up and we'll actually see P2 soon. We're also taking a break after another couple pulls.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let your penance begin. Pain cleanses the soul.
Shit.
Big attack, son.
I think everyone's okay. Maybe it's not Splots. You poor man. Right, so the double extra Shaman here, so Smoothie and Canny if you can. You can go further back, we can just pull the boss a little bit further in. Rest Splots and kill off these heads.
Holy
We're alive. Be next to the gateway. Going in 2, 1. Now? Did you die again?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, group 3. Group 3 on green. You guys are like awfully stacked there. I don't like that. Oh, you lost. Oh, oh, it's okay actually. Skirtling and Hellbourne TNC. Make sure we soak these. And health pot if you're low before blood price. Then this one is just Debbie Kane Chungus. Debbie Kane Chungus.
I only have 5 stacks just so you know. Well, didn't get any loss.
Yeah, just soak this, the 6th one as well. Chungus also doesn't need to soak the 6th one because he only has 1. You ready to kill that one? Jesus. We're running over now. So this one is gonna be me, Chungus, and Mike. Me, Chungus, and Mike.
I'll soak solo as well.
Yeah, that's fine. So at this point, yeah, it's at this point if you fucked up and you need an extra soak or something, you just do it here. Saw Knight AMC. Make sure we soak these lines. Health pots if you're low. Everyone. I think we'll lose. Who's that? MTQ. Oh.
Oh wow.
And then this should just be me and Mike, I think. Yeah. Oh, we spawned double, did we? Wait, I spawned double, but you didn't. Oh?
All in the company.
Right, just commit. We'll just try. Actually, we lost Chongus anyways. Go die.
Oh.
Our stamp.
Yeah, we can't get into anything.
Our stampeding roar is dead.
What do you mean? We have 8 people who can make it.
So, and that is pretty much where you would like a defensive worst case scenario.
Yeah, if you're low before a blood price, just use a defensive. The
Oh
only
yeah,
thing
yeah, but like I was like 82% or so.
But
Yeah, I also died. Oh, like I had cauterized, but I died above 80% on that one for some reason.
I'll just have a defensive there to make sure I live through it, regardless.
I think that would also the point that we start reaching a lot of people at 3, so a lot of people at 3 are also taking...
yeah, certainly. So what ends up happening is that some people are soaking when they shouldn't be. This is also why we should get some people down to 2, so I should actually... Hold on, we're gonna readjust a lot of these things that I've removed. Right, so I'm going back to the assignments from the start of the day. Which means Set's gonna soak number 2, and Matt's gonna also soak number 4, and there's gonna be some extra stuff. Gonna put me Alex back on this one as well. Because I'm just gonna throw some people down to 2. It doesn't really matter who it is. I just want to put some people lower, so that we end up not having as much fucking us for blood price.
mean, honestly, I would have shell for both of those if I wasn't having to use it so late because this fucking Kyrian bullshit.
Can't you ramp without Kyrian, or does it completely cuck?
Well, yeah, because without mind games, my shell is like 8k, 10k at best. And if a lot of people are on the same stacks, that's potentially going to kill them still.
Right. I adjusted some stuff, I'll call it out. The only thing I adjusted is the ones where there's only solo soaks. So there's not going to be any added group soaks, and I'll just call it out on the go. We'll do one more poll and then we'll take a break. Also, Splot is just fucking astral shift for the first Splot price. I don't know if you have. I don't know why you're dying as well, because you have as much like you have more HP than Canny, but Canny isn't dying. Maybe. I mean, is Versa good for enhancement?
It's better than mastery.
Yep. Fuck if I know, homie.
Holy shit, those hats are just melting.
Whoa! Whoever's inside the group with that, who's star? Chungus, you gotta get that out. Cause it's still the mechanic from Heroic. So this is... Whoa. Yeah, oh yeah, we have to.
Not anymore!
I sniped him, poggers. Right, let's just take a break. But just like with Heroic, go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry, because I thought we were wiping because me and Luna and I think someone else didn't get the soak.
No, I mean just don't wipe it until it's called.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Until you hear these famous words, yeet.
Right, there's your 10-minute break timer.
Sorry.
Set that, Kyrian Boon, it heals as well, right? The AoE?
So basically the idea around this is that most of my shell does not come from the actual Ascended Blast. It doesn't come from the Ascended
I
Blast.
get that.
Thing at the end. And if I do it, so if I use Kyrian Boon after I Spirit Shell, I don't have a Spirit Shell. And then if I use it before, Spirit Shell is delayed, and it's annoying because the next 2 Spirit Shells are then delayed by about 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was just thinking that perhaps you could... So your first Spirit Shell would be weaker there, but we would have the barrier and the EMZ, so maybe it would be enough?
No, we needed.
Okay.
Like, the whole thing about this is that I've never ramped with Kyrian Boon before, so I'm making mistakes even when I'm trying to do it right. Like, nothing is going right for me right now because of this Kyrian bullshit. I hate it, and I swear to God, if this becomes best next expansion, I'm just not.
but yeah, like for Sire, again, tonight is just practice because Thursday we'll also have Answers runes, and we'll likely have a second Warlock, which is a better comp. We'll be better off.
Oh yeah, we'll even get like 2% versatility as well from that.
We'll get 2% verse from that. Set can go back to being Venthyr, which is a big deal for the Disc Priest. We'll have a better comp, which means instead of having 8 people not soaking, we'll only have 7, which is a pretty big difference, actually.
You still want someone to then go down to 5 again?
Potentially. We'll have to see. I think we might, yeah. I think having 7 might be one too many anyways, but we'll have to see.
Do you want to use darkness anywhere?
What, sorry?
Do you want to use darkness anywhere?
Yeah, just use...
out on the third set.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Just keep doing that. That's fine. Drop it with the Spirit Link on the 3rd set.
So no, Splots has more verse than I do.
Yeah, I don't know why it fucked him, but not you. Because he has more HP than you and also more verse. But apparently, he just still dies.
He also has the Avoidance Token shot, but I think that doesn't actually count. Does it count as AoE?
No.
Armor doesn't matter, right?
It can't be debuffs. Debuffs don't count.
Right.
So avoidance on this fight works on the AoE from the Echo of Synapse, for example. Also, everyone should have avoidance. There's no reason to ever have anything else than avoidance in raid, but yeah, I think like the only thing that it should help on is is Echo of Sin damage and I think it's Night Hunter too, actually, because it's not targetable. It doesn't help on the people that has the debuff, but the people soaking the lines.
I guess I have Valiant Strikes, which heals me. So there's that. That's probably it. So if I drop below 50% from a blood price, I get instantly healed for like 1%.
Yeah, I guess because for some reason, for some godforsaken reason, the blood price hits don't trigger instantly.
Is it
Yeah,
it's an individual hit player.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, but if you look at a deathlock, it doesn't show that you took X amounts of blood price in one like in the same tick and died. They don't all happen in the same tick. You go down over the course of it's very fast,
Yeah,
but there are ticks between.
Deathlock right now, and you see that it triggers Valiant Strikes.
So with something like that, or with any sort of defensive that some people would have a defensive that auto pops at low HP. An example would be if you played Forge Master Mechanicos as a Kyrian, right? Where you have the one that automatically uses a file if you go below 30%. That will auto use the file during the blood price, even though you're stunned, because it doesn't all hit at the same time.
It's also why nobody likes Mechanicos.
Yeah, I really hate that part. I kind of don't like that he's gonna be best next expansion. Like best. Unless he gets changed, which I guess he could still be.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it would have been fun if they didn't change Sire, because on beta you could Kyrian pot the stacks of away in P1.
Wait, the thin stack?
Yes.
Amazing.
Full Kyrian weight.
Yep.
Phase 1 done.
We did that for heroic testing.
Nice.
Just straight up ignored every mechanic. Like the only one who didn't do it was one tank, because obviously like you take 400% increased damage if you have no stacks and soak. It's like one tank didn't do it. Everyone else in the raid just pressed their Kyrian pot as we pulled the boss, and it was like, boom, we have no stack.
What are these ads you speak of?
I mean, not even just that, right? Having 0 stacks means you don't get silence, which means that the range can actually DPS while they run into Sire. Or for example, Warlocks.
You can charge in.
You can charge in. You can blink. Warlocks can. I did it on heroic when we were progressing with number 2 guild to get the extra damage. So I went to 0 on purpose, so I could pre-place a demonic circle, so I can go in and actually hit the boss while he's mid-air and do like an extra 1.5%. Yeah, it was pretty stupid.
Yep.
That's why. Obviously you didn't play at the start of the expansion. That's why there was so much drama about. It looked like. Basically, everyone wanted to go Kyrian for raid, even if it wasn't their best covenant, because you could do so much with it.
And that was also before they changed SLG.
Stone Legion, yes. Stone Legion still works on heroic, but not on mythic.
Yeah.
But on mythic testing, it worked. So if it looked like it was gonna work on both mythic SLG and on Sire, yeah, everyone was just gonna play Kyrian. There's no doubt.
Is there a date for 9.1 already?
Not officially. The leaked date says that it's going to be June 30th, with the raid 2 weeks later.
June 30th. So
June 30th.
So like 2 weeks.
Why would they not announce it 2 weeks in advance?
I mean, we've had patches before that's been announced less. 8.2 in BFA, the Eternal Palace patch, was announced 10 days before it came out.
Literally.
So it's not. So it's. I don't disagree, but it's not abnormal.
How early was 8.3?
8.3 was announced by like 3 weeks before. Consistently.
Otherwise, I would have said it may have been a change in policy or something. But
yeah.
That was 3 weeks.
I would say like 3 weeks is okay, but 2 weeks is like pushing it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if I was going to change Covenant, I'd want at least 3 weeks.
Yeah. Change Covenant, like book your
Covenant.
vacation time and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of sucky. Luckily, I mean, luckily in 9.1 they've kind of already counteracted the thing about changing Covenant. They're adding a super catch-up system, in the sense that if you're below renown 40, you gain like a fuck ton more renown to help people catch up. So, for example, each boss kill might, like, we don't have confirmed numbers obviously, but each boss kill will probably give you 2 instead of 1. So you can just kind of swap, do one normal cast Nathria run, and your campaign, and you're probably going to be 30 immediately. But yeah, it should be announced earlier. I'd rather have the patch delayed by a couple of weeks, if that means that we get to know it a couple of weeks earlier.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I guess not at this point.
I need to kind of touch myself up on. I'm gonna finish this. I need to kind of finish reading up on how the things are looking for next patch. Whether it's worth me staying Necrolord or go invent there if you just want to do turbo dick.
I mean, DKs are going to be turbo dig anyways.
No, I mean, you just want me to do turbo damage.
No, I mean, the thing is, DK's rate spot is not because of their damage.
It's because of AMZ, I know.
Yeah. DKs are pretty dead unless there's bosses that requires grips.
Yep.
Is your AMZ better?
Nope.
Viable?
If I was to go blood, it would be viable. But unless we see the
Barely.
bosses, yeah. Unless we see the bosses, and I'm allowed to go back to being a main tank. Yeah, there's gonna be no blood DKs in the raid.
No, AMC is a tank external next year.
Basically.
It straight up is. Like, you're going to be using it if there's any boss that does a big tank hit, or like if there's any boss that has a massive magic damage debuff. So like, think hard rends, right? You'd probably have a fucking marker for the hard rend, so the 4 people with hard rend run out and you drop an AMC on them or something.
Yeah.
Or like, say on Sire, let's say that...
You even have to run out in some...
No, well, it depends. Yeah, it depends. But like, let's say that Sire Shattering Pain in P3, the knockback was magic damage. Like, you drop an AMC perfectly, so like only the tank is in it for the damage reduction kind of thing. It becomes super useless.
They have nerfed it the wrong way.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
I mean, it becomes a life cocoon that has to be on the floor, so you have to stand in it. Yeah.
It's a life cocoon, but worse.
And having an external that's actually worse than life cocoon is actually impressive, by the way, because that ability is just fucking shit.
I know, like, what they should have done was just reduce the duration, increase the cooldown, maybe reduce the fucking damage to like 10%.
Well, wouldn't that make you just stack even more DKs?
No, because because there's only so many melee spots you can have.
Yeah, you get like 5, if that.
And on top of that,
on other cooldowns with it also become competitive. With
yeah, and on top of that, more importantly, DKs were good at the start of the tier because they didn't need as many stats. Whereas now, DKs in the tier has been overtaken by a lot of classes if we're looking at raw damage. It's like start of tier DKs were completely insane because their pets did so much of their fucking damage. But now if we're looking at 226 gear, mages, boomies, and warlocks at least beat them.
Well, if it's for any consolation...
It's the same if you look at hunters.
It's for any
Hunters got
consolation.
nerfed.
In terms of raw damage output, Frost and Holy are neck and neck these days.
Yeah, I mean, it's never about the raw damage output. It's about the having cooldowns on specific timers.
Utility, defensiveness.
And well, I mean, their utility and defensive is roughly the same. It's about the damage pattern. NTQ?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, just forgot I had didn't turn on my headset.
Yep. Right. Refresh your well, check if you have to refresh stuff. I have to refresh my armor kit at least. Some people might need to.
Any changes?
No. We'll just do the same thing. Let's start putting down feasts and using pots.
No changes.
You want the pots on?
On pole,
And then
yeah.
you just added some in Soak 5, I can see.
I added some in Soak 2, 4, 5, and not 6.
You can call those out. Or...
Yeah, I'll call them out.
Yeah, but all of them are solo, so.
So group 2 will be the same. So group 2 will be Luna, Kusa, me, and then still do Smoothie Canny. And team 4 adds, I think it's Matt and Kusa that wasn't soaking before.
Solo soaking, right? We're not stacking.
Yes, yeah, solo. No stacks. No stacks are being added at all. Team 4 adds Matt and Kusa, but Kane doesn't soak. And then group 5 adds me, Alex as well. So group 5 is then still me, Chungus, Mike, but then also me, Alex. So the only changes have been that Kane doesn't soak group 4, Kusa and Matt does soak group 4, and me, Alex soaks group 5.
But then I'm missing a stack, right?
Nope, because wait, you are, yeah, right. So I'll just you'll just you'll just do soak 6. You're right.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, after the first blood price, when we go for the second soak, if people could get out of the cone as quickly as possible instead of waiting for him to cast it, just so that I know I'm not overlapping with the extra people that are coming in now.
Once you're in a decent position, just stand still and expect people to move away.
Oh yeah, I was because we have the
Yeah, but I know what you mean, but keep in mind the blood price knocks people back. So a lot of people are gonna get knocked into the blue corner and they have to move out. So you just plant your feet wherever you're usually standing and just hit the boss. And if they run on top of you, it's their problem, because again later in the fight we'll need that DPS. We can't have people having to try to move away to help other people, so on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
There are some bonus soaks here. Yeah, five of you stacked on each other, by the way. 5 of you only have 1 stack. Stabilize the rate.
Yeah, I can't soak 4 now then.
Oh no. So this is me, the 2 people in the shamans. Early spirit link, Katie. Oh wait, no, we have 2 people that just die.
Here isn't my spirit link open.
No, that's why I called for it early. Smoothies is already on cooldown. I was calling for you to move yours forward because we got extra stacks. That's fine. I had to sort Debbie.
Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And Debbie gets the. You were blue, right? Yeah. Make sure we sort that properly. Yeah, there were 5 people stacked on each other on the first one. So we got a lot of ads.
I think the boss. I think the boss was a little bit ahead, wasn't it?
I don't know. Might have moved.
It's 2 melee, 2 ranged on the second, so.
Yeah, and a tank.
Yeah, you're just standing in the boss anyway.
So the backwards range of it is quite far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because on previous pulls, like when we get to like group 3, I've noticed a lot of range. I'm moving quite close to the boss. Don't move too close. If anything, surely it's easier to soak when it's further away, right?
Yeah, but it means the ads aren't stacked, so we do want the ads stacked.
Yeah, so heads up for Luna, like try to be a touch further away on second soak, so there's space for melee. But yeah. So we don't have to lose the fears.
Make sure we eat the feast. Make sure we're using potions.
Also, I have a feeling once we're gonna stop Bloodlust, I'm gonna at least once still Bloodlust out of muscle memory.
Yeah. But once we stop lusting here, it's because we're lusting in P2. Yeah. And lusting in P2 isn't important either, so.
4, 3, 2, 1. Your tongue will be your downfall.
Use potions.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
We did it again. Just 3 people in 1 stack. Soak overlaps. Only tanks, obviously. So just top people off.
Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Spots might be dead again. Now we're good. Ank. Luna, Kuza, me, Smoothie, Canny. We missed 1 there. Okay. Alright, right, yeah, that's cool. Now we go next to the gateway here.
3, 2,
Don't click it yet. Going in 1, now. This one is group 3, so this is with the 2 stacks. Standing still with boss now. I think some of you guys are standing on the wrong person, maybe? Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely now.
Definitely now, yeah. Haiti Link, Hellborn AMC. Use it personal here, everyone. And if you're low after these soaks, you help pot. Mike.
Might still die.
This is Debbie's, and this is going to be Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa.
I can't have 1 stack.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. If you have too few stacks, you just don't soak. That's completely okay. Kill off these ads. Someone's very far, and yeah. Okay, you're alive somehow. God Gamer. This is me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex. Me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex. All solo soaks. Do these soaks. And again, if you drop too low after these soaks, you use a health pot. Splots and on it. And then the last one here is just me, Chungus, and Kane. Me, Chungus, and Kane. Spacing onto purple. Oh, Chungus missed it. No, wait, Kane missed his. Right, Kane will need a grip. Rest one of them. Okay, yeah, Ank, cancel that, rest Mike and Ank. And then just commit. Just fucking push the boss. You're gonna have to grip Kane. Just commit. Just commit. Do not run away. We're good. Alright, Chungus, spam that button, buddy.
He got it.
Yes! Let's go!
We did it.
Right, now when we get down, just hit the boss and I'm gonna put down markers and explain what the fuck's gonna happen, yeah? And well, just do what's being called. Debbie, take the sword for now. So, range, you're killing the one on the left at the boss. Range is killing Lady Sincere and all the melee gateway over to the right. Debbie, you have to go hit Sincere once to make sure that that she takes extra damage. All the melee come over here with the boss.
Is that gate alright?
Yeah, that gate's fine. I don't know why the boss didn't move. I think the gate needs to be earlier, because that's why he did the weird frontal.
Sorry.
No, well, I mean, it's not your, we just got here the first time.
Where does the ad spawn?
Which ads? You see, there's one there on Skull?
Yeah, why is it so far away?
It spawns that far away. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. It doesn't melee. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
It just spawns there, and the other one spawns on the opposite side. They spawn at 66 and 33. Right. So we can just very briefly talk about what we just saw and what's going to happen. So as we come down there for tanks, I'm taking the sword, as well as the boss, and I'm immediately taking the gateway that Matt puts down. I think you might want to have Night Fae blink to just blink and gateway immediately.
Yeah.
So gateway goes down, I take boss and Remornia, take the gateway over. Every single melee DPS comes with the gateway over to, I think his name is what, Lord Evershade? Yeah, Lord Evershade. And the two healers going with the melee are Hades and Skeleton. Every single range, so Splots, Luna, Matt, me, Alex, Chungus, for that sake, Kane, you count as a melee here because your pets can't teleport, yeah. So Splots, Luna, Matt, Mealis, and Chungus, you're going to be hitting the ad on the left. If you have any CDs at this point, you use them. You fuck that ad up. Debbie, you get into range of it, hit it with a single throw glaive, and then you come over and you take the Nathrias after he does the first Racking Pain. And obviously I make sure that the Racking Pain hits Evershade. And obviously Set and Smoothie then stays with the range that are hitting Lady Sincere on the left. These two ads both need to die before the Hand of Destruction. You will have the boss for the Hand of Destruction, Debbie, so you'll get the second frontal, which you just face away from the raid. You will keep the boss there, and with roughly 8 to 10 seconds until the Hand of Destruction, you'll jump back to the main platform right next to the mirror, and you'll just wait there for us. Or you'll just wait there for the hand, and we'll get gripped over. At that point, both those ads should be dead. We're not going to talk about more about the phase 2 than that.
From what platform is that?
Right next to where we are, right? So, what markers am I not using? Right. So, if we're over on Lord Evershade and that's on orange, right? And the ranged are on Lady Sincere and that's on moon, you get in between. So you just jump back to the main platform right in front of the mirror. That should be basically where Denathrius is.
Before I jump back to the platform, I will be where? Where will the Wrecking Pain
face it to the back. On the so you're on the side platform. Actually, maybe this is easier. Visual note. Select map.
Will I be on the same platform as you or the other one?
Right. Can you see this now?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Right. So I can't remember if it's I think it's north and west, but it doesn't matter, right? So let's say we land here. The ranged are going over here. We're gonna do R for well, they're not going over there, but they're hitting that ad. The melee are an M. So you, as a DH, you'll come down, you'll throw glaive once over to R, and then you'll come over to M. You'll come over to this platform. When you get the boss, you'll just face the racking pain somewhere towards this back area. So just because the entire raid will be stacked under the M, under that. So you'll just face it away from the raid. And then 10 seconds before the Hand of Destruction, you'll jump over here and just keep him here in front of the mirror. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna recap my. Is it gonna be the same platform as you or the opposite?
You're on the same platform as me when we're killing the ad. You debuff ranged and then you come over to me. Because the ranged ad does a lot of missiles that shoot out from it, so you can't be in melee of it. You're just making them do more damage. You can close down the visual note thing.
Oh, and with the Saku, you mean where the Nathria is, right?
Yes.
Just to check, because I was gonna, I know it's not set up anyway, but the one where melee was on, it looked like it was the cross ad. No, sorry, the skull ad, but some of us are assigned to the cross one. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's going to be a second one.
Okay.
So we need a feast, by the way, or did you already? No, you didn't. The two ads spawn at respectively 66 and 33%. So the first ad will spawn at 66. Debbie will do the first kick on that. Then Pip does second. I do third. Yeah. Smoothie does fourth. Sonite does fifth. Then it disappears. You just kick it 5 times and it disappears. Don't hit it. Don't do damage to it. It doesn't matter. It just despawns.
Okay.
Cross spawns at 33, and we'll do the same. I'll set up the note for that in a bit. Let's just go back to making sure we get P1 done properly.
Yep.
But it's just to talk just very briefly about P2 so we know roughly what's going to happen.
Still potion P1?
Yes. I mean, we barely beat that DPS check, so absolutely. But hey, P1 done.
5, 4,
not clean, not pretty, but who cares?
2, 1.
We're in phase 2.
Use potions. Nope. That's what we're trying to do. Those ads are fucked.
Yeah, our group was not stuck at all.
Just die. Stacks are fucked. We'll probably die anyways. We're kind of destabilized. So. Any cleansing painters?
What was wrong with the stacks?
Some of the groups weren't fully stacked on each other. Some people might not have been ready. I should have done a ready check first. It's fine, we go again.
Kane, did you see my wisp for you?
Okay, now Pippin, you're gonna torment me in the DK Discord now, are you?
Why always me?
He just doesn't like you.
Don't put a repairman up. Oh, someone's got one. Go.
Okay.
Well, luckily the feast still exists.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. What a lot.
Very pretty Wraith walk.
Right, are we gaming? Wait, I just looked at that P2 poll. Why is there an enhancement shaman doing top damage? What are you guys doing? Fuck.
Broken class.
Good
I'm
spec.
sorry.
Ah, true.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. Pain cleanses the soul.
Fucking hell!
Whoa!
This is literally killing.
It was an orgasmic sound.
Fucking hell.
I mean, his one button press did 1,000,000 damage, by the way. Group 2 soak. Rest him, yeah, good. Kill off these ads. I'll touch a death one in the back. Yeah, just solo soak next one. Where's that going? Oh Jesus! Be next to the gateway. Be next to the gateway. Going in 2, 1. So, group 3 here with the stacks and Canny solo soaks. I'm adjusting him. He will face to green. KD Link Hellborn MC. Take the boss, Debbie. Soak these.
Oh.
Rest him. You can't be out there by yourself. You need to look at where people are.
We don't
Oh, we don't have it right. Yeah, so Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Yeah, that's fine. If you're on 0, you just don't soak. It's all good. Make sure we soak these. I'm just slowly moving him so we don't have to move far for the Ravage. This is me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex.
Well, is
Health pot if you're low.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
And then the last one here, everyone should be fine. Wait, who's in 4 stacks?
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
That's weird. I was being trolled by my timer, I guess. Soak these. And then try to push the boss. Not gonna lie, boys, it's looking pretty dire.
Yeah, this is
Hopeful we commit.
looking pretty hopeful.
Fuck, you don't take healing in that. Go on, Debbie. You just gotta do like, what's that, 500k? Fuck. Oh, it'd be
Transform with the Drake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 million damage.
So why did that one do so much more damage than the full
I don't know.
We got extra ads. A lot of people want some extra ads.
It hit 29 targets.
Yep.
And yeah.
That's 8 too many ads, I say.
That's 9 too many. We're supposed to have 20.
Well, for boss too.
Yeah, I guess.
You could like a boomy with a 3-minute cooldown and do something.
Well, yeah, I had 9 of them actually crit as well. The highest being 56k, the lowest being 47.
Just how it goes.
I also absolutely nailed the rest of it, which.
Oh yeah, I also did like 50% more damage with Ascendants. So.
How does it feel being relevant for 3 seconds?
It's
I
fucking
hit
amazing.
33 targets actually.
Mate,
It's just the fucking mother again, like.
Mate, I peaked at 90k DPS all of a second.
Let's hone in on making sure we get the stacks dropped the way we want to, because we're still taking extra damage from blood prices because stacks are being dropped at the wrong order. I don't think I can emphasize this enough. It doesn't matter. Some people might have the attitude. Obviously, you can miss a soak right now, or you can miss a soak occasionally. That happens. But some people think that as long as they get to the end result of whatever stacks they're supposed to, whether it's 2 or 3 or whatnot, that's fine. You have to be soaking the right amount of stacks at the right time, otherwise the blood prices will kill us. That should be priority number 1.
Can I get cookies? Some Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles are white right now.
Make sure we're using potions.
But we like.
The boss getting closer shouldn't have much to do with that.
No, the problem is melees and stuff like that is getting closer to us also.
We just die. We just die and go again. Don't stab people, that's rude.
I'm.
I got 1, 2, 3.
I mean, you both lost 5 stacks. And so did Kuza and Debbie stepped on to you too, so you all ended up doing 5. Let's just have you 3, the group of 3, so Seth, me, Alex, Matt. Just take a couple steps back.
Yeah.
Like before the pull even starts. So we'll just move
Oh,
everything
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll just move everything back like a couple yards.
Are we not like going to the wall with the Soaky thing? Like if I missed something.
Well, I mean, we can pull it closer to the wall, but we can't stack anyways. That's how we lose extra stacks and we take more damage and spawn more ads.
No, I mean like the beam thing that we're supposed to soak, like the people who get it on them. Like,
Oh, right. They don't necessarily have to go to the wall, but there's a lot of people that aren't stretching them out far enough.
Yeah, I guess that's my issue.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I notice it a lot of the times as well, where if I have to soak an overlap, I have to step into a person's circle. You have to make sure you leave space. Like, make sure to extend your line far enough on the Night Hunters that they're soakable. And watch where you're doing them. So to take the example of what Luna did before, he ended up having one that he just... I mean, basically his soak came from yellow, and he went to where I am. And considering we would all be around blue in respect to that, no one is over to this side. Like, just make sure you're dragging the soaks through the raid. Because you're allowed to do that on Mythic, right?
Through the boss, yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed to drag it through the raid, through the boss. As long as you get to a position, like 2-3 seconds before and stand still, you're fine. Obviously don't move last second, but you're allowed to just drag it straight through the boss, even if the line looks scuffed, because everyone needs to shuffle around to soak them anyways. And the closer the 3 lines are, the less people actually have to move.
Oh, can a tank take a triple?
Yes, yes. We can take a triple just fine, because for some reason, that specific mechanic is physical damage. Who knows?
Cookies
makes a lot of sense, of course.
I think someone wanted an extra set of cookies, Matt.
Why don't you just fucking put them down?
Yep.
Make them yourself.
It's really hard to see them. It's such a small animation.
Yeah. Wish I had a glyph.
Let's go, boys.
I chose the glyph so that everyone could fucking see it.
Let's see if we can get into P2 once or twice more tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they
I'm gonna start using offensives.
Skelgin was stacked with you guys now? Yeah. Right. No, we just die.
Why was there an add-on?
We also didn't have Bloodlust. Was that a choice? Did I miss that?
No, Candy just didn't press it.
Oh,
alright, okay. I didn't want to push it in case I misheard
No, we're not going to stop lusting until we're getting out of this phase, like, the majority of pulls. Hell, even then, like, even if we're getting out, if we're barely meeting the DPS check with lust, we can't stop lusting. We're first going to stop lusting when we get to the point where we have to stop DPS and P1 to not push too early. And at that point, we can stop. Same thing goes for potions. Technically, we shouldn't even use pots here, because everyone needs to use a pot less than 5 minutes into the fight.
But yeah, I generally just bloodlusters with my first GCD, but for some reason it didn't go through. Actually, let me check. Is my... Yeah, my mouse software still working.
Sounds like an IQ problem to me.
I do have to push like 4 buttons in the first GCD, but you know.
No, you have to press
Trinket,
5.
potion, bloodluster, hand. I open the flash up. I don't have a microphone. It doesn't come up very often.
Are you using a Corsair mouse?
No, Logitech.
Hmm. The Corsair software is fucking gash.
Yeah, maybe I just haven't updated my software, that could be it too. Because every once in a while it just freezes in booting.
What are you running?
Logitech, I think it's G602. That's a basically driver where you can set up the buttons.
Yeah, I'm a Corsair guy.
I would like Naga better if this software was shit.
If it wasn't just made of cheap plastic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul.
Someone's gonna die. I swear.
You dead against it?
Yeah, skeleton stacked upon us again.
I was about to say at this point, just say who it is, because it's just causing wipes.
Let's go. You have to watch your position. Yeah.
Stop eating your pizza and concentrate.
Damn, that's racist.
He is eating his pizza, hello?
I thought you were just saying that because he was Italian, no.
No!
It's because I'm big guys. Don't want to waste these last 2 hours. Or the last
2 hours, Jesus.
Be the last 2 hours be a waste.
Extend, please.
We're waiting till the boss dies, mate.
Yeah, I'll
Pog.
What do you mean? I'm tired
Guess I'll
now.
call work then.
I just want to sleep already.
Can I please get a spirit shell up before I die?
No.
Have you tried just pressing your buttons faster? Have you tried being Venfia?
Don't ask him to press his buttons faster, he's just gonna PI himself.
Oh yeah, true, the buttons are gonna be much slower as well once we stop bloodlusting. Gonna be fun.
Just macro PI into your bloody spirit shell.
I mean, my goal is now for you guys to fuck up so I can get over 1 million damage from a single frostworm. Basically.
I mean,
spirit.
I mean that would have happened if we didn't raid on Thursdays.
Yeah.
See the fun strategy that you do here if you don't raid on lag days is you have one group of 6 people stacked on each other and one group of 5 people stacked on each other and you spawn like 60 ads and you just go ham.
And delete them.
Yep.
So I guess at that point the square root formula is gonna be an issue.
What are we stacked with?
I mean, I'm happy
Skelgen.
Skelgen was walking into you guys.
I'm happy with a 925.
He just wanted to say hi.
Well, say hi to someone else.
It's Pride Month, he's just being nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance.
Alright, so double check your positionings. Everyone's stacked on who they're supposed to be stacked on. We're alive. Oh.
Your hubris amassed a debt.
Now when we come down, it's going to be Luna, Kusa, me, Smoozy, and Canny. I'm readjusting the boss. He's going to face towards blue now. We killed these ads off. We got more ads than we wanted, that's for sure. But we're okay. So if you're lower than you should be, you just don't soak next time you're assigned to. Make sure we kill these. 3 seconds. 2. Good. Be next to the gateway. Going in 1. Now. This one here is group 3, so there's the double stack. Oh. Standing still with the boss now. And you take the boss under the ads, Debbie. There's an ad far out in the back. Make sure we kill it. Rest Skelgen after this. This is supposed to be Debbie's. I don't know why I fucking called it. I'm retarded.
That happened.
You take the boss the rest of the face, Debbie. You have to get the stacks. Make sure we kill these. There's one towards the wall here that has to be done. 2, 1. We're moving over. This next one here will be Debbie, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex. If you have 2 low stacks, just don't soak. But you have 2 stacks as well. We're fine.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Kill off the ats. And do Night Hunters.
Your hubris amassed a debt.
And this last one here is just me, Chungus, and Kane. So it's just me and Kane, really. Just be in the corner. Yeah, that's fine. Probably not gonna beat this, to be fair.
Yeah, that's a lot of dead.
Oh, we will try. So with these soak lines, people need to start looking at how many people are in each line.
He's trying not to move in last second.
Yeah, I mean that one was moved last second, but there's still a lot of them that are standing still for pretty much the entire thing, and there's no one in them. We don't need to have like a perfect split of say like, well, 3 people are targets, so there's 17 people available, right? And I guess tanks double soak, so there's 15. We don't need a perfect split of 5 in each line, but we do need like 2 to 3 in every line. And a lot of the time, people are being lazy. Melee take the one in melee all the time, no one ever moves out. Range takes the one that only requires them to take 1 step to the left or right and never moves out. So if one of them is a little bit further out, or maybe it's awkward for both melee and range to hit, then no one just soaks it and they die.
How you doing, man?
Oh. Hellborn is the wrong race. He died to falling damage.
Yeah.
Panda DK's poggers.
I was thinking about it, but then I thought
I tried to riptide you, but you just went into necro form.
I'm not running that anymore. So I just die instantly now.
Well, one of you went into necro form.
That'll be Pip.
All I can see is red.
Or Sonite or Enthu.
I don't have red
What?
classes on my grid.
I just heard my
I don't
name.
bother with them.
Don't worry, Sonite. We love you.
I hope so.
Sounds so depressed right now. Get some big frost worms, cure that.
3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything.
Alright, Luna, Kusa, me, Smoothie, Canny. Kusa, rally. One of them missed. Press the DK. Next to the gateway.
2, 1.
Go now. Group 3 get in position. I'm standing still with the boss.
2, 1. Beware cleanses the soul.
Hager Link, Hellborn AMC. Debbie's boss, good. Watch the overlaps. Health pots if you're low there. Alright, we're good. This is Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. And if you're low, personal it. Oh. Next one is gonna be... Hold on. Try to keep me alive, sorry, I have to look over. Next one's gonna be Sand, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex, and Kusa. Kusa and Chungus stack on each other, please.
I've got 4 stacks. I don't know how I missed it. With most of them, so
It's fine, we'll do it on the last one. So me, Mike, me, Alex, solo, Kusa, Chungus, stack. Good. Kill these off. Sonite AMC. Use personals here, everyone. We're gonna have everyone just rip a health pot after soaking these, yeah? Kill off the last one.
Never mind.
You have 4, right, Matt?
Yeah.
So do I.
Stag on,
you know?
oh god, stag on me. That we're fucking cursed. I mean, we can try, I guess. Just kill these off to your best ability. Kip AMC. Soak these. Use all health pots and health stones available. To be fair, I think we might make that. Who's still on 4 stacks? Oh, that's Kane, he's dead. Alright, commit. Commit, poggers.
Easy.
Chungus, do the thing. Yes.
Fall to me on your knees. And I will grant you a
Oh, there's that range. Just made it there.
Sad, how do you have 5 stacks, buddy?
I don't know.
Also, if you don't, yeah, you're, whoever that booby was standing, that was wait, which booby was that standing out there casting? Who died?
What?
Oh, did you get in? Right. So, oh wait, our gateway's dead. Right. Well, that's kind of cursed.
Wait, can I?
Right. So look at these missiles. Look at everyone. Just pay attention to the missiles from Sincere, because melee has to dodge these while we're over on the other platform.
Wait, while we're in melee of him? Wait, no, Sincere is the other one.
Yeah, Sincere is the one the range is doing, but you have to like pay attention to where you want your camera to be facing, because you want to be able to keep track of those over there.
Are they
and then,
random?
so, and yeah, and this is then where we'd be pulled back to the mirror. So this is the time frame where both of them need to be dead. To be fair, they're both half health. We're okay. This was very scuffed. And the whales are obviously just kicked. Every cast is 20% of its HP, and then it just disappears. So something went well and truly wrong that pull in P1.
Yeah, P1, I think it was Chungus and I weren't stacked because he had to go in for an extra one, and I also needed an extra one, so I think that was one thing.
I mean, Set, Matt, and me, Alex was also clearly not stacked, because Matt was still on 4 and Set was still on 5, so I don't know what the fuck happened with that one either.
Can I ask for something? Can
Yeah.
you put me into the melee group, please? Because I need to interrupt Skull and I'm with range, so it's a bit funny.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I'm gonna adjust that. I'm probably just gonna swap you so Haiti does the kick instead.
Whatever works.
Yeah, but no, I did notice it. You tell me you can't be both places at once?
Yeah, I know. Nobody's
have you-
perfect.
Have you done the interrupt note actually?
No.
I said 9 so we get into there quite consistently.
Yep.
I mean, I
We're
guess
just
I know what I am, but
yeah. We're just
So-
P1.
Said, why did you run forward when me and Matt was stacked?
He just wanted to vibe.
Dance.
You just, like, right before it actually came down, you just, like, ran straight ahead.
Ah. Yeah. I mind seared instead of casted moon. So I needed to cancel a cast.
God.
I never said I was a good player.
Oh yeah, that's bad for fire mages, isn't it? Because you're in your combustion, you need to AD.
It's a couple of them in awkward positions. I'm repositioning the boss before blood price. Take the rest. Oh, yeah. Me, Luna, Kusa, Smoozy, Kenny. Missed one. I think that was Kusa's. Yep. You'll be fine. You soak one later, so you only need that one. Kill that out. Good. And be next to the gateway. Group 3 getting position. Debbie's boss. Hellborn AMC. Good. Watch the lines. Outpot Smoothie if you can. Good. And we should be good. Coming down here will be Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Got a 5th somehow. Just make sure we kill off these ads. Do the lines. 3 ads still have to die. I'm slowly moving the boss. Just don't go too far. And this one is me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex. Do the lines. Health pot if you can. It's alright. Good. And then last one here should just be me, Chungus, and Kane. He's gonna be face to purple. Should be okay. Good. Nicely done, boys. Make sure we kill these and then do the last lines. Kusa rally. Stop damage. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, we get to stop DPS. And go now.
Was this with Lust?
Yeah, that's with Lust. Also, I'm dead.
I'm going to die.
4, 3, 2.
We were super unstable before that. Huh. I think we were more unstable than before. I can't see shit downstairs, so I put up the gateway, go to the... Oh, no, I'm down. I'm down. We're good. So gateway's coming up, go across. You have to just take the boss there, Debbie. Because I'm dead. Yep. Now watch the frontal's gonna happen in a couple seconds. Make sure it only hits the Evershade. So melee, don't be in this frontal. Watch where the boss is facing. Pop any CDs you have and make sure we're trying to kill both. Add number 1 is spawning. So the first kick here is Debbie's on Skull. Then Pip. Oh, Pip dead. Okay. Damn, that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does.
What is it that interrupts us? That the ventral well when you're out?
Maybe?
No, I think there's those orbs that come flying out of us.
You mean 6-second silence?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's getting hit by the swirly coming from Lady Sincere.
Oh no, it is the ventral well.
Oh, both of them do, because the getting hit by the missile also silences for 6 seconds, and the vengeful well silences for 4 seconds.
I think I just... Oh, that was the interrupt. I'm ally.
So yeah, both Hellborn and Pip died because their lines weren't soaked properly. Also, I don't know what happened there, but we missed both Rally and Barrier at the start of that poll, so let's not do that. But damage is definitely getting better. We'll keep lusting for the rest of the night, even if we have to stop DPS a bit. And then we'll come in likely Thursday without lust, because with Thursday we'll also have Vansa's runes, so that should make up for some of the difference. Not all of it, but a good bit.
So close to 1 million boss damage.
It's good progress tonight, boys.
Next week we do phase 2, and then a week after that, phase 3. We done. We out here.
We should see phase 3 next week. Yeah, phase 2 is not actually very hard. 90% of the difficulty in this fight lies in phase 3. But on the top of that, well, besides that, phase 3 is also really fucking sick. So it's less boring than hitting Goliath for 40 seconds. That's for sure.
5, 4, 3,
I know how to hit Goliath though. That might be the issue.
We're super healthy.
Way too many stacks. We reverted back to old pull set.
Well, we only got a lot of stacks here. Spot tank. So good lines here.
I just fat fingered tied by mistake.
We should be okay. Kill that last stat. Oh, someone got a stack back. That's fine. We ready to take gateway in 2, 1, now. We're doing soak 3 as per normal, and then we'll start adjusting if we need to. I think I missed Seth on that one. That's fine. Actually, he's not supposed to soak here. Right, so who has too many stacks? Me, Alex, Seth, and Mad, right? So on the next soak here, it's Mad and Seth stack on each other, Chungus, Kusa, me, Alex, solo. We lost people. Now just die. We also didn't get the soaks. So what's happening there in the first one? Is someone moving?
Nah, but it was just I placed where we like have been placing the last 3 places, and then I just saw the others were apparently reverted back to where they were standing at the start.
I'm going to try and behave. It's just I can't say shit 'cause
Nah, you're not the only one. Like even my fucking like 2080 Ti is like fucking dying on that. Like literally.
it's not the lag, it's the fucking like fucking Ascended Nova and shit like that's just
But yeah, like it's like roughly a little bit above the middle of the diamond if you look into skull. That's where we are supposed to stand. But yeah. Why is it killing so much?
I need to
FPS on
rebuy
this
my
boss?
fucking tide.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Reset.
Nah, just ignore. Oh, never mind.
I'm pulling it out. Or not, we could just taunt it.
I got it. I taunted it at least.
Just a quick question, Sam. When they did world first on this one, did they have the exact same lag?
No. The lag for some reason, the lag basically exists because too many people on the same, not server as in Draenor, but server as in Europe or as in like server cluster, is pulling the boss at the same time.
Instant server.
Yeah, instant server basically. So obviously during World First, there was only Limit and Echo who were ever pulling, and they're like one is NA, one is EU, right? So there was only one guild that was pulling it, so it had no issues.
Okay.
That's why I said.
They had different issues.
They're pulling boss information from one database, probably.
Technically, it probably has to do with the fact that not that they're pulling the boss, but that they are in a dungeon, in a Nathria's instance.
Yes. So how you did it at that point was that you had like several stacks of 3 and 4, and several extra stacks of 2, and like basically you only did the first like 3 soaks, and the last 3 you just ignored, because you got rid of all the stacks already.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Which is certainly an easier strat, but also 5 FPS strat, so you know, kind of difficult to play. One in the back. I'll touch it at that one.
Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay. Is the soul.
Good. We got 1 extra stuff. Resto?
Yeah, it's me, so.
This one. Just don't soak team 5. You have to do your double soak next time with Kayla, otherwise he doesn't get through. Good. Be on the gateway. I'll be next to it. We're going in 2. Done. Team 3.
Beware your sins, lest they
Your boss. Soak lines. Health pot if you're low. Next one's gonna be Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa when we come down. We're okay. Only one dead, we'll keep going. Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Make sure we soak. Gonna move it, but not too far. So this is just me, Chungus. Yeah, it's just me and Chungus, because me Alex is dead and Mike already soaked. It's just me and Chungus. I'll just do this. This is on purpose, by the way, so you don't have to soak next time. Make sure we soak these lines. And then this should just be me and Kane, because Chungus is at 0. Facing him towards purple. Come down here to you. Let's kill these. Soaks, last set. So this is definitely a set where if you have like later on progress you'd ice block this for sure. Keep going.
Roger.
It might be doable. The later ones are really bad. Nah, we're dead. Get it, boys.
Did you think you could win?
Very optimistic we are. I can't quite ghost wolf when I'm dead.
Your rebellion is at an end.
I hate that you can't search in macro icons.
Yeah, so anything after the first two, let's just clarify that, right? So no one's in doubt. Anything after the first two Night Hunters, which means when we move to green, as soon as we take the gateway, anything from there on out, if you get a Night Hunter and you can immune it, do it. But call it out. You have to call out that you're immuning it, and then just run it out. So like, don't stand here and immune it. If you have an immunity and you're here, call out that you have an immunity and just run it. Just run it so that, like, look at where the line is and make sure to run it in a way that you're dragging it away from the raid. Obviously the hunters can move with it, but Luna can, but you would just be able to blink and block, right?
Yeah.
Plus, soaking the line doesn't really hurt much, so if people get hit by the line, it kind of doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much, at least. Gateway's up.
I'm just quickly making the last macro here. Oh. Okay.
Cleanses the soul.
Gateway's up again.
Oh, it resets.
Yep.
Well, it resets if the warlock is in combat.
This is one of those bosses that everyone gets reset on, because we get 6 stacks. They do taking damage.
Yeah, I didn't touch anything, so.
How fucking dare you, Matt? Why didn't you have an absorb shield to not get in combat?
Didn't know, mate. Could have dark packed. Fuck.
Are we good? Are we gaming?
Yeah. Now the macro should work.
We hope.
Yeah, well, just
Hopefully-
need to macro everything to cancel cast and everything.
Hopefully, hopefully your macro just whispers set and calls him a retard.
3, 2, 1.
I would not be that evil.
I would.
Cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything.
Oh, that's a 12th player.
Oh, right.
Oh, Luna and Chungus didn't get theirs, right?
If only you didn't need to.
Just die, by the way, boys. I'm just running into with the boss.
3,
You can go hug the sword.
1.
Yay.
Exterminate.
I think I also got lagged out of the GC.
Cannot be challenged. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Yeah, do anything in this is hell.
Is at an end.
20 more minutes. Let's get it into P2.
17.
Calm down, Sonite.
You got a date?
He has more of those. He has more of those 15-year-olds waiting outside his house.
What do you
Did you not hear him, man? He said 17.
Oh, bad.
He's picked up.
Luna?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
It just, yeah, you just didn't press ready on the ready track.
My apologies.
We were having a morale talk.
Yeah.
With his girlfriend.
No, with Flats. So yeah, my girlfriend, basically.
That's hot. I just keck smashed earlier. Mucho sorry. Some of those hats are weird. Kill off that last ad in the corner. You have 6 seconds. As we come down, this is Luna, Kusa, me, Canny, Smoozy. Canny missed his, and who missed? Luna missed his as well, I think. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you only lost the 2 on the first one, you didn't get the next soak. You on the gateway? We'll sort it later. We'll sort it later. We do soak 3 as normal, so no changes on this. This is just normal soak 3. Canny, actually, you can solo soak at the back. So it's in 2. Oh. I feel like we're missing ads here as well. This is Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. Rest plots. Both of you, Ank. This is me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex, and Set do a solo soak as well. Yeah, yeah. You soak 1 now, and I'll soak with you next time. Because we have to use potions if you for some reason haven't here. We need to make sure we soak these well, these Night Hunters. Health pots, health stones on everyone right now. Stabilize to your best ability, boys. As we come down, who still needs to soak? Skelgian needs 2, Kane needs 2. Skelgian and Kane soak on each other. Luna, you need, no, we're fucking screwed, man. So many people missed soaked. And that's 16 million ads. Alright, well come on, Debbie. We'll just vibe here.
Is the second soak also possible to 1 blue?
Yes.
Okay, because I wasn't aligned also,
It ends up sometimes depending on where other people are standing. Sometimes we just have to adjust it facing the boss a little bit to the left or to the right. So for example, sometimes on like the 3rd set on green, when we just get over to green, some people are standing a bit to the right, so I just adjust the boss a little bit.
Okay, I will look more at the
Yeah, I mean we missed a lot of soaks anyways. Something also happened with the Alex Matt set soak, because Set still had 4.
Blue's always going to be like the middle line over here, right?
Because when I solo soaked, I had 2 after that.
Well, maybe I'm just retarded. That's very
What? It said had 4.
Oh, I was pretty sure about.
When I solo soaked, I only had 2, and I made sure to be away from everyone because somebody inched close to me, and I was like, no, no.
Okay, that's weird because I had 3 only.
Okay, so I wasn't crazy. No, because you're supposed to have 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you mean do you have 3 after you soaked again at the end?
Yeah, the first one. I had 2 when I died after the second last one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You're supposed to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
I think my weak aura might have given me weird information.
Let me see. No, we are three person that are soaking the first one.
Doesn't really matter anyways. There's so much that went
Yeah.
wrong. Also, we just go again, eh?
Yeah. Just small things we need to clean up, and then.
Yeah, we've seen P3 or P2 what 3 times, and we're less than 30 pulls in. I'll take that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. 3, 2. The cleanses the soul.
A single person missed. There's 11 people who soaked.
Yep, that was me.
So, soak next one. Rally, Kuza. Rally. Thank you. So this is Luna, Kuza, me, Smoothie, Canny, Kana. Yep, that's good. Oh, we got one extra actually. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. Kill it off, soak the lines. Yep, that's the good shit, boys.
2, 1.
Going in 1. Now. Group 3 as normal. There we go, standing still. Cleansing pain in 2. 1. Your boss, Debbie. Good. And do the soaks. Make sure we do these soaks properly. Nice. Health pot, Chungus, Kuza. And is that Sona? No, that's Pip. Pip might be dead. Mike is already dead, actually. Okay, we can rest Mike. Pip did not die. This is just standard group 4, so it's Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kuza. Make sure to stabilize Kane. Do these soaks.
Adds in the back.
Got it. And this is me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex. Me, Alex actually doesn't need to soak. No, do it for the blood price. Do it for the blood price. Do it for the blood price. Anyone on 2 high stacks? Is anyone on 5 that shouldn't be? No, they're not. So it's just me and Kane on the next one. Cool.
I'm on 3. Do I need to soak?
Nope. 3 is what you need to be at. So it's just me and Kane. Dude, fucking blood price, man. It does so much.
Never mind, I'm dead.
I just got too close to line.
Right, we'll make it. Actually, I might have lied, but oh yeah, no, that was a straight fucking lie.
So how does it feel being out DPS by an enhancement? I wonder.
I don't know. Oh, now I know. Fuck.
Because all of you should know.
Right, what's that? So you go to 3, you go to 2, you go to now. We're not gonna do you.
I mean, to be fair, there's been plenty of pulls where they've been out DPS where a Frost DK doesn't get much more insulting than that.
Hey, let's be honest.
Oh, shit.
You press one button and then do nothing for the next 5 minutes.
Yep, I do one.
No, it's 3 minutes.
One button does now 1 million. One GCD does 1 million damage. What can I say?
Just kill the boss in that GCD and you get a mil DPS.
Then who's going to be at the top at the end of this fight when we finally do it?
Before you go to 3,
Not
but
me.
It's not going to be the Frost Digger, that's for damn sure.
No, it's not good.
Luna, Matt, you're both soaking on Cleansing Pain 5. I'll call it out. I just want to move 2 people more down to 2 stacks, because what ended up killing people there was the 8 people with 3 stacks.
Sounds good.
We soak together, we die together. poetic if you think about it.
These fucking Burden of Sin stacks, man. It's like it's some weird fucking puzzle you have to solve.
Yeah, but the puzzle keeps changing because some people don't soak and.
No, but even then, like you can optimize this so much.
Make a script.
I mean that has been done, but some of the super optimized stuff requires you to play like inhumanly, like remember so many different fucking assignments, which is weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance speak you. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they curse.
Right, me, Luna, Kusa, Smoosy, Canny. I'm turning it around to blue. Don't worry. Good. Night Hunter is coming. Soak these. Be next to the gateway. Go. Group 3. Just adjusting him. I'm facing him now. AD and Hellborn. Good. Soak the Lions here. Press Skelgian. After this is Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. So next one is gonna be me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex, Matt, and Luna. I'll repeat that in a second. Make sure we live this. We did not make sure we lived that. Those ads lived way too long. Let's just die. Just stay here. We'll do one more and call it a night.
Did you think you could win? Confess your sins, lest they curse.
I mean, hey, at least the healers have something to do compared to Stone Legion.
I mean, honestly, that second and third one will feel a lot better.
Yeah.
When I actually have.
Well, it's
real
not
healing on it.
second and third, it's third and fifth, but yeah.
Second and third important ones.
I just gotta time my tide good as well, because I'm meant to pop it like mid-air as well, and sometimes it's not good to pop in, sometimes it is. Sometimes your spirit shell is actually semi-decent, and sometimes it's not.
That's...
Do keep in mind, right, you can't delay it. Because you have a 14-second leeway. You need to use it 3 minutes and 14 seconds after the first use of Healing Tide. So you just have to use it within like 5 seconds of where it's assigned. Otherwise it won't be up when we need it in P2.
Yeah. Like, I'm not delaying it too much, I'm using it exactly the same time near enough. It's just like by like a second off.
Yeah, we also need to be more liberal with health zones. Especially early on here. Eat the priest, last full boys.
Last full magic?
Okay.
Hey, it happened on Thursday.
It did.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill it right now.
But we need Pip to say it.
Pip, say it.
Pip. Pip.
Exactly.
Unmute yourself.
I just remembered that I've been muted this whole hour.
What?
Thank God.
I'm so tired. But this is it. Last pull magic.
Hoggers.
Okay, now it's easy.
Now we're killing.
At least P3.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We'll squat for set.
Yes! Pulse at 2.5. Let's go.
That was Deb.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw a Hunter thing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, to be fucking honest.
I think you pulled the boss, mate.
Looks like you're all tired.
Yeah.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Me, Kuza, Luna, double Shaman.
Lest they
Missed Unsmoothie. Should be okay. Oh wait, someone else still has 6 stack. Ghosted.
3, 2, 1.
Go now. The DH flying back. Group 3. I'm adjusting.
3, 2, 1. Beware. The soul.
Some of you guys were good stack there. Health pots. And again now if needed spots.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Debbie, Matt, Chungus, Kusa. We can start moving slightly. Not too far though. We have to stop here where I am. Don't go further. I'll be baited.
I didn't get the stack removed.
That's fine, it's fine. Just soak on this one. No, next one. No, yeah, me, Chungus, Mike, me, Alex, Matt, Luna.
This one?
Yeah, this one. So all solos. And Saw Knight AMC in 3, 2, 1, and kill these. Any immunities possible on these next ones. Luna immunity, blink the fuck out immune. Good. Soak these. And stabilize. Health pot if you're low for the last blood price. And then here at the end, anyone who is 4 stacks has to soak. And yeah, it's... No, it's... Wait, he has 4. Oh, cool. I think you stood on me. Yep, you walked straight on top of me. Rest set fast. Cancel that Hellborn. Is that Hellborn? That is Hellborn. Yeah,
I'll solo this one.
Make sure to kill that last Atlas. Oh. Stop. Oh wait, help. Yeah, okay, we're like 6 seconds early. Help. Are we alive?
No.
Why does he transition in like 70.5?
Yeah, he always does that. Yeah. That's how all facing works. Same thing works on Carl. Carl transitioned at 50.4 on Zombie.
Yeah, but I didn't have to ghost wolf on that, so.
Right, gateway up, range go left. I got it this time. So you go debuff the one, debuff the ad.
Yeah, fuck, I'm at the wrong.
It's hitting the
I
ad.
was
now.
on the.
Oh my god, this hurts. Alright, we make sure we kick him the ad.
I do this.
Kick skull. Oh no. Oh, we almost got it, boys.
This skull mark? I mean, cross, sorry.
Oh, it's because I have the auto marking cross on Debbie all the time. That's why. I'll fix that. I'll fix that for Thursday. That's good though. Really good last pull as well.
Nearly killed.
We nearly killed both.
Magic.
We nearly killed both. The other one was low as well. So that's good shit. And this is everything we could have expected to get done in one night. It's really good.
Yeah, I think if we got that kick, then both ads would have died. Because it interrupted us on our side as well.
Oh,
yeah.
and it's fine to just insta-interrupt, right? Because he
Yes.
just insta-casts
Yes.
again.
Yes. It is just 5 casts. Every single cast that finishes or gets kicked takes 20% of its energy. So no holding, just fucking kick and get them out of the way. But that's really good. That's some good progress. And Thursday we'll hopefully have Manium back, which will give us a fair bit of a better comp. We'll lose an AMC, but 4 AMCs is a bit overkill. And we'll have Vance's runes, and Set will be back Venthyr, and everything's gonna be good.